and also chaos, where that non-magical, it's like non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, and you do psychic damage. Remember?
Fair, but yeah, it is usually just non-magical.
Hi, Bubba. You good?
I was pretty sure there were a few things that were just immune to anything non-magical. But...
It's only like legendary beasts, and some people may resist. It's pretty rare.
The Kraken.
Sue
was immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. But I changed it to resistance because he got small.
Because he got
I'm
small.
not giving you a legendary pet.
No,
At that
fine.
point, then I'm gonna summon 2 Terras, and you're gonna have fun.
maybe in the final fight, if you make the final boss hard enough, maybe in the final boss.
No,
Can I seduce a Tarask?
Think about it.
The Tarask at the
You gotta
end.
roll me a D100 and get 100 on it, and then you can seduce it. That's literally a 1% chance.
What if it's
Tsunami is still good,
No.
but he's not got the. He can eat small. He can eat small creatures with his Sunam. He can go num num
Oh
num.
my god. Yes, he made
Nom,
stats,
nom,
so
nom,
he changed the name of the attacks. Oh my god. Anyway, so last time. It's been a while.
Last time on D&D.
You're a little quiet.
Me?
No, chaos.
Oh.
Me? Am I quiet for anybody else?
No, you're perfect volume for me. Check
Might
on
be
your
on
Discord.
your end.
Maybe just check on Discord, make sure you turn up the
Jeez.
volume on the person. Right click on the person's name and see their volume.
Yeah, I'll just turn you up just a little.
Yeah.
Because
So,
can
I
hear
know
him
it's been a
fine.
while since I had to do an event and whatnot. You guys, let's see, I know you...
Just
Let's see, what's the Kraken? Yeah, essentially you found the Sirens, the Kraken became your friend. One of you convinced the Kraken to be your friend. You realized it was a baby Kraken, not a fully grown Kraken, which means the Sirens were probably abusing it and its family.
Yeah.
You came ashore.
Kraken abuse.
You realize that there's kind of a lot of political unrest happening in the kingdom of... Is it Springvale? Yeah, Springvale. Been a while. My own country names elude me. Essentially, you kind of gather from the posters and the protests that people kind of want more of their voice to be heard, and it's what they want more of a democracy than a kingship. So there's a lot of political unrest going on, as you saw with the price gouging with the rent of the hotel rooms and such. You guys decide, fuck it, you're gonna leave town, you're gonna go camp out in the stars, and you found a hot spring, to which a few dryads try to take your clothes. You guys stopped them.
I thought they were Fae.
Dryads are
No,
Fae.
they were Dryad.
They were part of it.
I'm stupid.
They're essentially, these dryads were more of the, like, they lean more towards the Fae giggling and stealing your clothes and not trying to actually hurt you, as you found signage that point out that maybe you shouldn't use the hot springs or just take warning. And that's when Sue returned, because Sue found the hot springs led to the ocean somehow, and Sue found you because Sue had your scent echo. And then you had Timothy show up. Timothy showed up and was like, hey, sorry about all the shit. Here's some more stuff. Here's a collar for Sue that can make her not look like she's a baby Kraken walking on land. Because you don't really need that right now. Dear Lord.
Even a baby Kraken is pretty big. So yeah.
Well, it would just people look at it and go, do you know that's following you? And 2, what the fuck? How?
Yep.
How?
Maybe if we become like a high-level known party, but until then.
At this point, someone's asking what kind of dark magic are you using to control this thing, and what the hell? How? Teach me! But Timothy gave you guys some more items, and essentially you got some more lore drops for a few of your characters, and I think that's kind of where we ended it. It was just kind of a nice, relaxing night of hot springs and you guys exploring.
And fun.
Yes, and a few of you had some fun all night.
But not all night. It was with one of the people who's not here.
It's okay. It's the next day, because most of you guys slept. Next morning.
Yes, it wasn't Nicola this time.
Next morning, you're gonna travel. You're still about at least another day or so away from the foothills of Lindendale Vale for your parents' estate. where's my book? Somebody, I think it's a D8. Hold on, let me check my
You want a
notes.
D8?
Hold on.
Oh shit! Right, I got magical
D10.
guidance.
D10.
D10.
10.
I accidentally selected to roll 2 D8 and a 10.
Okay.
Well, you got a 3 on your D10. Also, if you accidentally click on one of the other ones, you can just right-click it to remove that dice.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah. Well, the D10, I see a 7. Well, I can't really do 7 because there's nobody around you. Fuck, 3.
Damn, that's
Oh.
wild.
Okay, do I have another table for that one? I thought I did. Do I have another
Damn.
table?
Are we going?
That sounds rough.
Would
Can
we
you show me your
reach the
butthole?
Would we reach the estate in this day, or would it be like
No,
another?
it's gonna be the next.
Nice
It's gonna be
silly
the end of the
old
day or the
logo.
next day. You're gonna reach it because.
Alright. Because it's
Flip me a coin.
Me.
Fine.
important
I
for
think
what
he wants
Felix
to flip
decides to wear.
I think he wants to flip it. I'm not sure though.
I like flipping
What?
coins.
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Hello?
Okay, you're not inspired,
Hello?
Felix.
What?
Cheesecake said hello, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, you won't reach the town today. It will be the end of the day or the next
Alright.
day. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody
Okay, I
roll
could have
me a
sworn my
D4.
internet crapped out for a second there.
No, I can hear you just fine. Someone roll me a D4.
oh yeah. Also, Cletus, I just checked. Since you're on phone, just hold down on the dice to remove them.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you got a 3. What should be 3?
The
You know
good
what?
one.
As you guys are traveling in the morning, you notice that the clear skies kind of become a little overcast, and it's kind of getting a little nippy.
It's not Sue?
Now Sue just kind of looks at you and is like, "I can't control the whole weather, only above my head." As she points to like the little cloud above her head.
Just making sure.
That's it so
Yeah.
far.
Days like this, it's nice to have a hat.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 9 cancels. There we go.
Let's see. And make sure if any of you have to eat today, so take out at least 1 ration out of your pack.
Sounds good.
Echo, take out 2 because Sue wants food.
Of course.
Because Sue looked at you eating and was like, you can see the drool as her tongue's hanging out, and she's like wagging like her tentacle tail. She's like, like a
Sue
dog,
snack.
just watching you.
Yeah, Sue snack. I got it.
Anyone else
Very
looking at
Sue.
Sue, if you feel entitled, you can also give her a ration if you feel that she's being a cute doggo in front of you. Because she is kind of
I'd
doing the
say
big
roll up.
eyes.
Charisma.
You know what? Yeah, I'm
I
gonna...
get.
What is Sue's...
I give.
What is
You're
Sue's
welcome.
charisma?
No, Sue's charisma is a 10 because it got nerfed from being a 20. Because stats.
I would say in this moment
So-
she has advantage because she's doing the cute dog thing with the big eyes and just like, and she's
Yeah.
whimpering. She's like, she looks at all of you.
She doesn't have any she doesn't have any skills, so
No, this is her skill. She's begging.
no, like she doesn't have proficiency in it.
No,
Her primary skill is begging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which if she's doing
she's
something,
begging. When
something
if
doesn't
all
have
of you eat
proficiency
a
in
ration,
out of 10,
whoever
she
eats,
just
she's gonna look at
have
you
a
and
plus
be
0.
whimpering, like, like she's like looking at you. So yeah, if anyone does, if you want to, you can give her an extra and she will gladly eat it. And
No,
if,
you said it's like a little nippy. Like how cold?
it's definitely dropped like maybe 10 degrees. You can definitely feel the slight wind picking up, but it's not like blustery or it's not like rainy or weather. But definitely you notice that it's gone from like that nice sunny weather you had near the coast to now it's kind of, it's cloudy. You can't see the sun anymore. It's definitely, you can feel it that maybe it wants to storm eventually, but not yet.
Okay, so just like a slight drop in temperature. Okay, I thought you were saying like it was somehow getting like actually cold.
It's definitely, you can
Are
definitely
you doing
tell.
this, Mr. Kraken?
Sue just kind of
No,
shakes.
it's not.
She shakes her head like, mm-mm.
No.
She's eating
Sue's
her
not.
rations.
Sue's not. Yeah, Sue's not big enough to do what she did before.
I would argue that the sirens kind of had influence over her and probably forced her to get big through some magical means.
Fuck, I'm
So this is
stuck.
actually like her real size because they
Or
definitely
just
tortured her.
straight up overfeeding her to shit.
Could have been that too.
And, you know,
And also, mermaid meat isn't really known to be the best thing to eat, so she kind of ate a couple mermaids. So who knows? Maybe it changed her a little bit by eating them. You don't know.
indubitably.
By the way, should I go ahead and add my? Oh wait, actually, I don't need to because I have a all-purpose tool.
If you guys want to roleplay or anything, this is kind of like your free period to kind of roleplay because I have anything planned until the nighttime. So
That's why I'm always
yeah.
glad I bring a hat.
Oh yeah, as people, the others may notice on Nicola's shoulder, there's now like a spectral raven.
oh, Sue knows.
Well, Sue may have, but I don't know about the other players. Yeah, there's
Sue
now
is
a
part
spectral
cat.
raven.
She's just staring at when you guys are walking.
Felix's prismatic phoenix is trying to charm it.
Which is also making Sue question and asking you, Echo, are those two trying to mate? As Sue kind of points to the two astral things floating around.
Sue, he kind of looks at him and goes, "Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Well,
we're not
I will say
far
the
off
Raven's pretty much ignoring it right now, mostly because when it's on my shoulder, it's incapacitated technically.
Gotcha.
It may
When
like
it's on my
turn its
shoulder,
head a
it's
little to
basically
look
my
around,
bitch.
but that's about it. It's
I will say you guys definitely noticed that there's no one really else on this main road, it seems. For the most part, it's been kind of like just you guys. You can see off in the distance, like, obviously you can see farmlands and obviously homes and maybe some old shacks, but for the most part, you haven't come across anyone else coming or going, like no one behind
Is
you.
this a generally well-traveled road?
Yes. It's one of the main roads from the port to Lindenvale. You guys didn't, you guys told me to the main road, you didn't take a side road, so this is the main road. It's a big double-lane dirt road.
Gotcha.
It's quite
also, have you gotten anything on my first interaction with the Raven Queen when I
You will
took
be
the
getting that soon. Not yet.
got it?
Not the place yet.
Nope, understandable. I'm assuming that I at least had something from her when I first took the pact, though.
You kind of heard her voice just tell you, be prepared and wait. If you guys want to, you can make perception checks if you want to, maybe, or investigation to kind of wonder why is anyone else on this road, or...
Perception. I can put my new perception boost for my Raven to use.
I got a 21.
21 for what?
18.
Perception.
Perception-wise, you definitely can tell that this road is obviously the main road. You can tell from all the dirt, like, it looks like it's a very well-traveled path. But you look out there, you don't see, even, there's actually not much there's really no animals against the road either. It's kind of odd. You kind of realize you don't hear any birds chirping either.
Something definitely odd about this.
But then you remember, as you look behind you and see Sue, look at her collar and you realize it only works on things that are intelligent. Animals can see what Sue is. Cletus, it hits you. If you did perception, same with you, Nikolai. You realize after not hearing any birds or things, there's no animals because you have a fucking kraken. It's a apex predator. They ain't gonna make noise. Why there's no people? Who knows? I mean, you can't see anyone. Felix, investigation-wise, I would say that you definitely you can see the road has been used, but not recently. Like almost like people maybe have avoided the main road for a little bit. Echo, what did you roll? Which one?
I got a 15.
I know, but which one?
What do you mean?
Perception
Perception
or
or
investigation?
investigation?
Oh,
Yeah.
Perception. Your boy's got a
Gotcha.
low intelligence.
After you seen everyone looking, they'll stop and turn and look at Sue. It finally, that little light bulb hits, and you're like, oh, the collar only works on, it only works on us and people, not animals. I mean, animals aren't. I mean, maybe an intelligent creature, but a bird is not intelligent for the most part. Bugs aren't.
That's racist.
Yeah, well, I mean, Timothy did say
It
it helped
is.
her
It is
disguise.
D&D.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Some creatures make no sense for their intelligence stats. But we all point out that ravens should be a lot smarter than what they are, and they are not.
Ravens should not be a fucking 3 intelligence.
They should be like a 6 minimum, or a 12.
Don't
Wait,
worry.
that means I can
sorry,
tame the raven.
Sorry.
Yeah, you
Ravens are a 2 intelligence.
2. That's
Oh, and Sue also has true sight up to 120 feet. So
At the moment, though, she's clueless while you're all looking at her. She just kind of like just doesn't really get
no,
it.
yeah. I just want to make that like aware.
So it would explain why you guys suddenly you don't hear any birds chirping, no animals rustling nearby. But if you look past like where the road is, you can kind of see movement and see like little squirrels going in and out of bushes. But they're obviously further away than what they probably would be, because you guys aren't making that much noise. But it's obvious they can kind of sense an apex predator.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, nothing else eventful happens during the day. You just walk down the road.
Does anyone have any questions for Felix?
Come.
No.
Damn.
No. I would say you start seeing it definitely get a lot more darker as sunset's kind of approaching. You know it's not smart to travel at night, even despite not seeing anyone. Just not a smart idea. There's no lights on the road.
I mean, along the way, Felix would definitely talk about his family some.
Would be wise to
Give
inform your
us-
part members about it, because you're going to go meet them.
Yeah, give us an idea of what to expect.
Basically, his father he gets along real well with. Mother, very much not so.
Yeah, I'm
He's a
assuming the bit that he's telling the rest of the party, Nicola's probably already heard.
Yeah. To put it simply, Felix's mother hates him.
Fun.
Felix always talking to third person.
You hear a voice in your head, it's God, it says yes.
Well, to be fair, I think that's also just
You
cheesecake
get inspiration.
talk, saying it
You
out
get
of
inspiration.
character, so.
No.
Aw, did you just say
No, you do. You do, Quiz. You get inspiration.
Let's go. I don't even remember what that shit does.
You get to re-roll a dice if you don't like it.
A dice of my choice.
Yep.
Nice. Oh my god, 75 damage with the knife?
Jesus
He said that
Christ.
there's just like a standard bushes and stuff along the ways or anything I could forage from.
Roll me either a nature or investigation. Just see if you want to find anything else.
Ow, my
Investigation 10. Ooh.
flash of genius.
That's a
It's
genius.
a 15.
15. I would say after scrounging around, you realize you found some edible berries that are not poisonous, and you have enough to kind of satisfy your hunger.
Can I make a jam out of them?
You can if you have the preservatives like salt and everything else and containers to put them in. I would say if you're doing the rest of the evening doing that, you can.
Let me see.
As everyone else sets up camp. Just curious, if you are going to eat that night, again, take off one of your rations. Echo, you take 2 off because Sue is definitely hungry.
Didn't we already eat today?
How big is Sue?
Nighttime, you're not going to eat again? You ate in the morning. It's been all day.
I thought the rule was you can
Yeah, I'm just saying, but if you're hungry, you're gonna
No, I
be
thought
at his parents' estate tomorrow. So
yeah, I thought the rule was
eating 1 meal a
you
day.
consume
You
one
can,
day's
if you-
worth of ration.
if you want to, like, yeah, the bare minimum is at least 1 per day. You can skip
Okay.
a day, but you're gonna be hungry. I'm just saying, like, it's rations. Rations is like military style, like it's like
I'll
jerky and yeah.
Yeah, no,
it's not very filling.
I'll feed Sue. I'll feed Sue because Sue's a growing girl. But if I didn't do anything today, like I didn't do any physical activity
I mean,
other
you
than
just you
travel,
were
then-
walking. I mean, you walk quite a ways. But okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I always assume this
Feed
into
Sue.
I always assume
Yeah.
this into 8. day's worth of rations, it's all the entire thing of rations is enough food
Oh,
to
true.
sustain you for
I'm
one
just saying,
full
like,
day.
obviously you're sitting down, you're bored. A lot of people like to eat when they're like sitting there for dinner.
Yeah,
kinda
which
thing.
means
Well,
I'd assume the
Felix-
1 days of rations is being eaten throughout the day for
Okay,
your.
you can do that too. Yeah, you
for
can
your
snack
meals.
on that day. I was
That's
just
how I
saying
imagine it.
Fine. You
Felix
can
would
make
make, like,
me. I'll
some of
remove
it in
one
the
of my
morning, some of it at
rations.
night.
you have to remove your ration. Yes, thank you. What you making jam? Okay, if you make
Yeah,
jam,
it's
it would
either a
take
jam
you.
or-
I would say at least a couple hours to
Like-
do it.
Well, it's either a jam or just roasted berries or something like that.
You could do roasted berries. That'd be quicker.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's like-
day,
you see that he
rations
turns
1
his,
day. Yeah.
You see that he turns his screwdriver magically into a full set of chef's tools.
That's kind of cool.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty neat trick.
rations for a day are 2 pounds of food consisting of dry suitable for extended travel, including jerky,
Yeah.
dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Or more
So,
likely, a
It's not
rations
very
a
filling.
day
It's not very
is
filling
two-
though.
But it's 2
Well, it-
pounds of food.
well, it's filling, but it's not very tasty.
Tasty, yes. That's
Yeah,
the
it's,
difference.
It's jerky and
Filling-
trail mix. Trust me, I couldn't survive on eating granola bars.
I could. Shit. I used to do hiking
I
and stuff all
already
the
survived
time.
on that shit.
I used to do
Baby, I'm gonna
camping
tell
and
you right now,
hiking.
I'm an
give-
introvert. I'm an inside girl. I ain't gonna camp unless you get me an RV.
Yeah, no, you do. Like, I can speak from experience. You give me
I'm
a
just telling
pound
you.
of nuts, a pound of jerky, and some dried fruit, and I can make that last for a couple days.
My
Okay.
dad's with a company that has
Anyways,
like, that
is
that
pretty
has
realistic.
pretty high quality
I have done it
RVs.
before.
How
I might
how
be able
big
to
is
screw
Sue?
one.
How big is Sue?
Sue
Please, I just
is
need
large.
camping buddies, please. Fuck. I haven't gone
Sue is
camping in over
large,
2 years.
It's okay. I used to
How
camp
big
on the
of a-
beach.
How big of a space does
Uh,
Sue take up?
You and I are not the same.
It's the one bigger than medium, so it's 5 by 5.
So she's large.
She's not gargantuan like
no,
she
no,
was.
no.
But she's large.
I would say she's the size of
That-
like maybe like a horse.
Yeah.
Like the same
Okay.
equivalent to what a horse, like not a miniature horse, but like a standard horse, not a war horse, not a. Yeah, but she'd be
No,
about the size.
okay.
Does
so
Sue
big.
fit in a 15-foot cube?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Silent Image and see how Sue reacts to seeing a copy of herself there.
Oh no! Where are you? Are you putting it right directly in front of her?
Like a few feet away.
Oh god. So the
Goals,
moment you
goals.
cast it, she blinks, and suddenly her stance, like she jumps up and like takes like an attack stance, but because the image is following her, she's confused. You see her lift her head, it lifts its head. She's doing like that bobbing thing like cats do in front of a mirror. She's like,
Why did you scare fuckface?
she growls at it growls back. She kind of like looks stunned at it.
No, it doesn't make any noise. It is
Oh.
completely silent, but it can make the motion of
I'm saying like
growling.
she sees like she's just like the lip curl, and she's like kind of like, what the? She kind of tilts her head. It tilts her head, but you see like she doesn't want to look away. As you hear in your head echo, "What is this? Where'd this come from?"
Wait. Has Sue growled before this?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
damn. Because I was gonna say, could my raven mimic her growl?
I
Yeah,
mean,
so
he could mimic it.
Sue kind of, I kind of point to the copy of Sue and I go, yeah, that's just magic.
Well,
I
actually,
take a rock.
no, you need to make an investigation check to see if you can determine it's an illusion.
I
Oh, it
saw
looks-
you cast a spell. It would be obvious.
Well. Yep,
Detect magic.
there you go.
Boom. It's magic.
Fair enough. It's just that normally it does.
What are you performing, Cletus?
Normally it
You
does.
gotta,
Every night,
you
Cletus
gotta,
practices
like
his
that's
band.
under that spell is under the assumption that people didn't see you cast a spell and are seeing the after effects of it. Unlike, oh, a copy of Sue just popped out of nowhere after I saw Nicola do.
So if Sue were to
using their
attack
hands
it,
on
would it vanish?
I think it's like, just an illusion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an illusion. I don't.
So she'd go right through it.
Okay, so
Like,
you see her
Echo
wiggle her
through
butt
it.
as she pounces and goes right towards the image.
There you go.
Yep.
She rolls through it, seems confused, turns around, looks back at it.
Yeah. Echo kind of goes over and like sticks his hand through it and goes, "Yeah, it's just an illusion." So
The shocked
Not real.
Pikachu look on her face. She doesn't get it. She looks at you and goes, "No!
Real.
It real! Why'd I go through it?" She tries to run through it again.
Yes, child. I too was born yesterday.
She doesn't understand magic. She doesn't get it.
That's just Echo's quote.
I know.
It's not like I was born yesterday. Oh wait, I was.
I was born a month ago, bitches. There's a difference. I have a month over you, one-day-old child.
Well, it's easier to say it that way.
I know. You've learned
It's
so much,
funnier.
Echo.
Buddy.
You're teaching the
Super.
baby. So essentially, yeah,
Uh,
Sue's gonna keep
yeah,
attacking
well-
it until it either vanishes or.
Yeah, no. The next time Sue goes to attack it, it's gonna stick its tongue out at her and disappear.
Oh,
As I
that.
drop concentration.
It confuses the hell out of her. I just see her head alert popping up, and she's looking around she's searching the area, and she like puts her nose to the ground. She's sniffing, and she's like, "I'm gonna find you," as she bounds off into the wilderness.
Mm. Fuck.
Should we go get her?
I'm gonna go get her.
You need some help with that?
If you're gonna go after Sue, roll investigation to track her.
Oh,
Okay.
man, help.
Mhm.
I just have a.
I don't have a good
Use
thing for that.
guidance.
Bruh, I suck.
Cletus!
Well, I was gonna
Cletus
say.
doesn't care much. He's still playing his banjo.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
is Sue still within 120 feet?
Yeah, she didn't get that far. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna just mentally tell Sue to. I'm gonna try to mentally tell Sue to come back. That it was just me casting a spell.
Can she talk
I
back
don't
to
think
you?
she.
No, she
No.
can't.
She needs her own telepathy. She
Nope.
needs her own telepathy range. She would need her
Instead,
own
you just
telepathy
hear
that
like a
hard.
strange gurgled growl further off as your response. Echo, you can kind of feel that's her kind of saying, "Fuck you, whatever voice you were in my head, I don't recognize you. I'm gonna keep looking for me."
Whoa, what language is that?
She just
What
gurgled.
language is
No, I'm
that?
just saying Echo just kind of has that
Okay.
feeling. He has that feeling. That's what she was saying.
I got this feeling.
Yeah,
I
Nico,
also
like,
speak
like,
most
I
of
am
her
literally
languages.
I am one of the people on the ship.
She
All
doesn't
right. So
remember.
you also
Echo,
don't talk as well, so that's another thing.
Yeah. You do find
So-
her tentacle paw prints going off into the woods. She's definitely run quite a bit of ways.
Well, actually,
Sue.
was Sue reacting to my raven at all?
She was watching it earlier because she was curious. But
Yeah,
when
no,
you
no,
did
no,
the
no.
illusion,
Then what I'll,
that
then
was
what
what
I'll,
got her
then
attention.
what I'll, no, then what I'll tell Sue is I am the one that just had the bird on my shoulder that you were looking at earlier.
You can
To
tell
get
her
her to
that.
recognize who I am.
However, I'm going to actually pull Echo into a private thing real quick. Because actually this makes it...
Oof.
Oh, I think her intelligence is also like a 6 or an 8 or something.
That's why I'm doing this! Okay, where is the...
Oh, hers is a 12. It's not that bad.
boy.
Not that
Okay, I'm going to pull
Not that
into
bad.
the... Oh no.
I forgot.
He's smarter than Cletus.
Okay. Okay,
She used
so
to have a-
I was gonna say that you get past the group of people and your guys' campfire. You're obviously a little ways away, not too far, but far enough, like maybe like 50, 60 feet away from your campfire. You can kind of hear everyone talking and playing music as you find Sue as she's stopped running, but she's staring off into the darkness a little bit because it's getting dark out now. It's almost set. And she lets out a little low growl, and she's like, "Something's out there."
I'm gonna take out my hammer and I'm gonna cast light on it as I make sure to stand by Sue at this point.
You see the light off your hammer shows for a brief moment. You see a glimpse of what looked to be a humanoid in a mask, but all you could see was the glint of their eyes as they just poof, they vanished into the darkness.
I'm going to throw because my hammer boomerangs and it has the light, I'm gonna throw my hammer immediately as I see that towards where I saw it.
The irony is, the moment you do, all you see is just trees and shrubbery. It's almost like that figure just blended into the shadows, like they're just gone. As Sue kind of stops growling and goes, I don't smell him anymore. And then she's like, I'm hungry, and she just turns around and goes back towards the camp.
He would kind of wait a second and make sure that the person is there as he's gonna cast a detect magic again.
Sure.
See if he can get any trace. Do I get anything?
Oh, tech magic.
Yes, detect magic.
Sorry, I thought it was a roll. My bad.
No.
It wasn't a standard teleport.
Is it like, do I get what, like, I don't need to spell school, but if I get like a feeling of if there's not like a specific school, I get a feeling of what kind of magic it is.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So if there's no specific
if it's like
school
fiendish or
affiliated-
demonic,
Yeah, like something
Yeah.
like that. I'd get a feeling.
you get that hint. You taste that sulfur in your mouth. Like whoever disappeared may have a touch of fiendish or
demonic shit.
power in them. But
Huh.
essentially, they're just gone. Like you don't sense them anywhere. Like even that essence you felt is like slowly evaporating. Like it's just gone. Like they really did
Like
teleport
just the
away.
traces, just like the traces of it.
It's
okay,
like it's the
I
crumbs.
guess
That's
it's
all you had. But okay, I'll put you
weird,
back with everyone
yeah.
else.
Because
Let's see.
she doesn't
Welcome-
get laid by
okay.
her husband.
Okay. So
Maybe
Echo
that'll help
returns
Felix's
with.
me.
dad
Be
only
not so
married
much
his
of a
mom
big-
to have an heir, and she only married him for his money.
Oh no shit.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah,
So
Cletus,
gold
in
digger
response
and
to you saying that, maybe she just needs to get laid and she won't be such a bitch.
You'll
Who?
Don't worry about
Cletus made the joke. Cletus
Guys.
made the
Don't
joke that
worry
he's gonna
about it.
ruin
Don't
the
worry
encounter
about
by
it.
trying to seduce Felix's
Just falls off
mom.
my sleep. The fuck did you say about my daughter?
What?
No,
What?
trying to seduce Felix. Cletus made the joke of
What?
fucking up the interaction by trying to seduce Felix's mom, and I said, "Well, she's
Oh,
she's being a
damn.
bitch, so maybe getting laid will help her be not so much of a bitch."
Jesus.
God.
Can we just not?
It
Can
was
we
a
not?
joke. It was a joke.
It was a joke.
For now.
Let's make a joke that'll get a TK banned.
What? No! Okay, so now, sun is fully set now. Sue's returned. You guys have made your berries and jam, whatever. You've had your little fun. Who's taking first watch?
Me.
No matter who's taking first watch, Nicola will still be technically taking watch as well,
Okay, so it's gonna
because
be...
you know sleepless.
Yes. So Nicola
Alright,
and
me and
Cleus...
Stu will take. Oh,
Oh, Cleus and Nicola are taking the first watch.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Do keep in mind, TK, my passive perception has been increased to a 19 when I have my raven on my shoulder.
Oh, Jeepus Christ. Okay, well, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, my passive perception's a 19 with the
Yeah,
raven. It's only
fuck it,
it's a
who
7.
needs stealth when I'm just gonna make shit happen because I'm God? So the fire starts going down, little embers
Our
are
word,
going down.
fuck you.
Pretty much, power word is F
Don't
you, I
make
am the
me
God.
don't make me learn how to cast alarm.
I hate it when you guys learn that and you're like, can we do it twice and just cover the whole area? I'm like, stop it! It's not fair!
I could learn alarm.
No! Give me my one thing! I didn't give them stealth anyway. This is literally your canon event, so it's gonna happen regardless. One of you already
God.
has a partial idea what's gonna happen, but I thank God no one's guessed this. So, Sue's asleep, Echo's asleep, Felix is asleep. Your other party members aren't here, mysteriously are just asleep. Nikolai and Cletus, what's your passive, Cletus?
Let me check real quick. I'm in the middle of fighting a shark. Okay.
That is so...
You're doing what?
I'm sorry!
Playing Dave the Diver.
Oh, gotcha.
Passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Well, okay, your two best people are up front. So essentially, I'm guessing you're just like playing on your or like restrumming your banjo, like redoing the strings. Nikolai, you're kind of like half
tuning.
meditating. It's very apparent that you guys are surrounded by someone and their cronies.
I was gonna say Nicola's more kind of just casually taking care of her daggers.
As you suddenly something fly through the woods, and it hits Sue as Sue kind of roars up and then kind of collapses. As you can see clearly, like a blow dart in her side.
Wake up! Wake up!
I immediately because I'm sleeping next to Sue.
Yeah, she
would
jolted because it hurt her.
set.
As you can, I mean, you can tell she's basically asleep. It was like a sleeping dart, but it was strong.
Oh, okay, so it's not not poison.
She is out cold.
Okay.
You can hear her snoring.
Okay. Yeah, immediately the Warhammer snap edge comes to the side.
What did I call her? Where is her info? There it is. I'm sorry. I have so many pieces of paper out, guys. You don't even believe. I just took a picture of all this. I'm a DM with like notes on notes on notes everywhere, including 3 notebooks.
Nice.
Well, I have like, here's what's gonna happen. Here's these 2 characters. Here's this character. Here's this thing. As essentially.
And then there's Cletus.
Essentially, because the characters see you're all awake, you hear kind of a maniacal kind of chuckle as Birdman's figure, like, she walks through, she's cracking, like, tree limbs underneath her feet. She's like, oh, there's no point in sneaking. As you see a hooded figure come out with about 6 other of her hooded figures. And Nikolai, you see right on their robes the notorious Death's Gate cult emblem of the bloody handprint, keeping their cloaks together.
I rolled to seduce.
No! Nope.
Still
She's
traumatized from
lesbian,
last
so
time.
this is like
Still traumatized from the ghost pirate.
nope. Violet, unfortunately, is she's a lesbian, so they ain't gonna work on you. Unless you can become a girl and get girl parts, it ain't working.
Don't make me.
Don't I have the mask?
What if
of
the femboy
shape-shifting?
seduces her?
No, none of you are seducing
I
her.
have the mask of shape shifting though.
Oh
Woman.
shit! Oh shit! He's right.
She's not in the mood right now, as she's like cracking her fingers, as she's
Of
like,
herself.
do you know how hard it was to find you fuckers? My commander has been irate because she points to all of you. I know you lot took our piece of the key. It wasn't hard to find you, you bunch of misfits. You weren't exactly hidden. But out in the fucking woods out here.
Ain't no need to be rude about it. Could just ask.
Just hand over your piece of the key.
No.
And we won't have to kill. You could let me finish.
No.
Why do I feel
Fuck
like
you.
you only are doing this because of our taking the key?
To be honest, guys, you're the only ones that knew of the key's existence, and they had a feeling you guys took it somehow. So she's an underling of the girl that originally hired you. As she's getting irate, she's stamping her foot.
Okay. So
She's like,
unlike the other,
I
the
know
other girl,
you
I
have the
assume
key.
this is actually a possible
He
fight.
kind of-
Choose to fight.
So Echo stares this chick down.
Echo, you smell that,
And-
you can taste that sulfur taste again, as suddenly all of you see this figure come out of fucking nowhere, as they literally have a knife up to this girl's throat and her hands around her, as of course her men are all like startled. This figure, I'm gonna post a picture. Let's see.
Okay, cool.
shit.
I was about to throw a psychic dagger at her and get an automatic 20 from my last coin flip.
Now you see this cloaked figure with a mask. They seem like their voice sounds odd as they talk, because the girl kind of she's quivering and she's pulling her neck up as the dagger's pointing to her neck. As this figure's just like, I don't really care what you lot are doing, but you, as she points, as she's looking at the girl next to her who's kind of quivering, she's gritting her teeth, and she pushes the dagger just gently into her neck. You see a dribble of blood as suddenly her jaw is unclenched, and you can see her eyes flicking. She can't move. She's paralyzed. I have
Get
a little message for you, for your commander. As she literally releases her grip on the girl, and the girl just, boom, plops face down. As you watch as this figure then tears off her cloak and back of her clothes and starts to carve into her back an infernal a message.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can
Ooh.
see her eyes are moving like she can feel this.
What's the message say? I can read it.
You can read Infernal? Let's see, where
I can-
is it?
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it wouldn't even matter if I
Let's
knew
see.
Infernal because I have eyes as a rune keeper. I can read all writing.
You can read, if anyone knows Infernal, and you can kind of see it through the blood and the script, it says, pay what you owe or suffer, little dash, Cabadon. As she flicks her wrist, flicks the rest of the blood off her dagger, she cleans it and puts it back in her in their sheath. The figure's like, just know that's just a present. I'll be back. I do hope your commander pays what is owed.
What the fuck?
As the figure kind of just glances at all of you, kind of looks at you for a moment, Echo. You almost feel like the eyes behind the mask are actually staring at you. As suddenly the figure kind of takes a step back, and they literally become shadow, and poof, they're gone.
I'm getting
Become
uncomfy.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
You guys can all smell, you can taste like sulfur a little bit in the air, but that figure is just gone. As suddenly the 6 figures that were with this girl kind of come to their senses, and they reach down to help her. As she's gritting her teeth, you can see like whatever the paralyzing agent is kind of slowly taking off effect of her. As she's gritting her teeth, she goes, "Kill them. Roll initiative."
Initiative.
Aw. Fuck. I want to roll, not see what it
Okay,
does.
what
God damn
the
it.
fuck? Why is... Okay, TK, why is it only your campaigns when I have advantage on initiative? I roll like shit.
21.
I
I
don't know.
get 21. Yippee!
Anyway, wah.
Oh my
It is
So
only
is-
your campaigns, because the campaigns
do I
that
need to
you
roll
are
for
in
Sue?
are on...
Do I
no,
need to roll for
Sue
Sue?
will go on after you end of your turn. So it will be
Okay.
like your actions and Sue gets to go. You
Okay, cool.
You have to
I just
control
wanted
Sue
to-
though, so you gotta.
No, I got you.
Hold on, I need to get all my fun.
I just
dice.
wanted.
Let's
I
get
just
the
was,
murder die. Let's get the blue die. We'll get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more die.
I just was curious, but that makes sense.
Well,
the Raven's gonna hop off my shoulder up to my head, and I need to roll initiative for it, so...
holy shit! 2 of them rolled 20s. Okay, that's cool.
And
I love it when
I am
things can do. Okay, so.
Give me a second, I
first
need to
up,
figure
I
out
think
what
is
the
gonna
fuck
be
my
Echo.
Raven... How to roll initiative for my Raven. How's initiative just... How does it determine initiative? Like, how do you determine your initiative bonus?
For what?
What do you mean?
It's Dex.
My Raven rolls initiative as well, so I need to...
I would just
It's
argue
Dex
that just
modifier.
have the Raven go after your turn, so it's not confusing.
Yeah, like what Sue's doing.
I would
for
just
me.
say any of your familiars or anything, just have, or anything that's part of you, NPC wise, just have them. You do your turn, and then they go after you. That makes sense.
Okay.
No.
That way,
I was gonna...
that way you're
I
not
was
rolling
gonna-
forever and then going, oh, I go first and my Raven goes 10th. You know.
I like to roll my dice.
Well, I was going to say, in that case, would I be allowed to have my Raven go before me?
I'll allow it. But you have to basically, one of you has to, it's either Raven goes first, you go second, or you go first and they go second.
No, absolutely. I was just making sure if it was okay to have it go before me instead, then.
Okay. I'm just gonna I'll have them go after that. Okay, so who was next? Felix? I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm spelling your name wrong, aren't I? Yeah, there's an A there. Okay, I think
gotta
that's
be
everyone.
careful.
1, 2, 3,
Gotta be
4.
careful, because unlike
1, 2.
owls, ravens don't have flyby for some reason.
Okay, I think that's how we're gonna do it. Okay. So there are 6 minions, and if you include Violet, there are 7 of them. Violet is paralyzed, so she is right now. She's still getting over the paralysis, so you would get advantage attacking her.
So I'm up.
You said there was 5 minions or 6?
My Frickin' computer! 6. Sorry, I have 6 little columns I wrote down, so yeah. To give you guys a little bit of a challenge, I can't make it fucking easy peasy, but you have a Kraken on your side.
No, okay, so I'm going first, right?
Yep.
How spread out are they?
They were coming at you guys from the north, so they're fanned out. There's like 2 of them on her because they were trying to help her up, but the other 4 were spread out like 5 feet apart in the woods around you.
Okay, so I'm going to first. I'm gonna use my action, and I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Okay.
And you know what? Just for whatever, Kelsey, you can choose whether they appear as angels or fiends or fae.
But what's your
I'll let you
alignment?
choose.
Is this for like just for flavor?
That's just for complete flavor. Because it deals with
I'm pretty sure the spell states that it's
No.
based off of your alignment.
it deals with alignment, but that there's a reason why I'm telling her
backstory.
that she gets to pick. She gets to pick.
You know, this is gonna be
What
weird.
about
Okay.
I'm gonna say they're gonna be fae-like, but they have long ears like elves. They look kind of.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a bunch of fairies would appear around me. Still gonna be radiant damage.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna enter my angelic form.
Oh, your multiple eye thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
This
enter.
fucking spell.
Birds.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
I'm gonna-
dealt with the spell in another. I've dealt against. I
Yeah,
had
so
to
I'm going
fight against someone
to-
with the spell in another campaign.
It-
oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
It's pretty good for
Enter
Baldur's Gate
my-
also.
Oh yeah,
Angelic-
luckily.
Pigeon sitting on my
angelic-
window.
Guys, let
Luck-
Yeah,
let
I'm gonna
Dragon go, guys.
enter. I'm gonna enter my angelic form, so I'm gonna enter my seraphim form with all of the eyes, radiant consumption, and I'm going to use all of my movement to get within the lady because this is a 15-foot radius for the spirit guardians
What's
and a
this-
10-foot radius.
What's
for
the
my
save
consumption.
for the Guardians?
All right, so the guardians, anytime they start their turn or they enter, they have to make a wisdom save, and the save DC is 17.
Oh shit. Okay, so let me see. I think they're all gonna fail because I don't think I rolled high enough.
So the
Yep, they
lady
all-
that's that's semi-paralyzed,
Yeah, they all failed.
and the 2 that are next to him. Can I get anybody else in that 15, or just those 3?
Just those 3.
Okay, that's fine.
Unfortunately,
So did they all fail?
Yeah, they all failed.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
it's not
they're
my turn
each gonna
until
take
I can't
22
try to
radiant
say
damage.
something to him.
Okay.
They're each gonna take 22 radiant damage. And then at the start of their turn, they have to repeat the save.
Gotcha.
Well,
But if they don't,
then I'm going.
if they don't move out of the circle, they take damage, or no? It's only if they move out, right?
Oh no, they if they start their turn in the circle, or if they for the first time,
Gotcha.
right? So because I moved, the first triggers, but then they start, they still take the damage at the start of
Gotcha.
the
Okay,
turn.
I just want to
And
make
then
sure
if
because I
one of
know
them
there's things
moves-
like if they don't
Yeah.
move, they won't do any damage.
You're
They just-
thinking of spirit. You're thinking of Guardian of Faith. You're
I
thinking
hate
of
that
Guardian
spell,
of
the
Faith.
bloody passion, but yes, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's Guardian of Faith. you're thinking.
Okay.
But yes, I'm going to end my turn, and my radiant consumption is going to trigger, and that's going to deal 3 radiant damage, no save, to them, to the 3 of them.
How much damage?
3 radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's part of my radiant consumption ability,
That's fine.
because I am Azamar. And that ends my turn.
Okay, up next to be your Sue then, so Sue gets to go. But she is
So
asleep right now.
Sue, does she need to make a save or something?
If you want to wake her up, yeah.
Okay, so what am I rolling for Sue? Am I rolling a con save?
Yeah, Sue con. I would probably wake her up.
Okay. Well, she has a high constitution, so, and she has proficiency in con save, so that's why I asked.
Oh
Right,
yeah, because she was hit with a blow dart, so she's not
Yeah.
sleeping naturally.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. 19 plus 8, so that's 27.
Fuck. Well, yeah, she wakes up.
Okay, Sue is Angie. Are any of them small? Like, are any of them like halfling or?
They look
No.
more humanoid. They're all kind of medium humanoid
Okay,
shapes.
so
They're all wearing cloaks.
None of them are small. Okay, just
Not
want to make
small,
sure. So Sue is gonna start by using Sue Storm,
Oh, no.
and she's gonna have her 3 bolts of lightning target the 3 most left in the formation.
Okay.
So with Sue Storm, they each need to make a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Oh god. Okay.
Because they're
You said
spread enough
dex?
apart that dex save. Actually, it's not AoE, it's just a direct hit. So yeah, each of them needs to make a dex save. Since she's shooting 3 bolts.
What was the
from her Sue
save?
Storm. 16.
I think 2 of them passed.
Okay, so they're gonna take half damage. So they take 19 lightning damage on a fail, and then they take 10 lightning damage on a pass.
Okay.
And then Sue is going to just Sue's just gonna stay put defensively.
Okay.
And use the and then that's it.
Okay. Up next, Cletus.
You said they're at least somewhat close to each other, like 5 feet
They're
away.
5-10 feet away from each other. Yeah, they're essentially like standing like in a half circle around you guys. There was
I
2
use
minions on her.
Thunderwave.
You could. You're going to, aren't you?
Yes, I just said I use Thunderwave. I'm just trying to figure out what level I want to cast it at.
Oh my god.
You could hit probably 2 of them with Thunderwave's radius.
Well, if you aim for
There's
the
a big
3,
one.
the lady and the 2 that are on her, that would have 3.
That's
But that
what
would
I'm
also
doing.
hit me.
Oh.
That would also hit
Fuck
me as
you.
well.
How much health do you have?
How much health do you have?
I have 73 health.
There's no way me doing this hurts you significantly.
Oh
okay,
my
that's fine.
god.
I just wanted to make it known that
I'm
if you
just
did
saying-
hit the 3, it
Yeah,
was.
because if not, he can maybe hit 2 if
Also-
he's lucky.
Also, Cletus, if you do push them back, it gets them out of my spirit guardians,
Oh.
so they won't take the radiant damage.
So you may not want to aim for those 3. then.
Or you could push the ones from the side into my spirit guardians
Oh my god.
if you wanted to, Cletus.
Yeah, you can do that.
We could blender
Is
these
he able to get
motherfuckers.
into a position
What?
where a cube originating
Yeah.
from him can hit them
Yeah,
in that direction?
I will fucking allow it, you
Because they were
geometric
in a
assholes.
semicircle, and I'm in the middle of that semicircle.
Fine, I'll do that.
Okay, what am I rolling for saves for them? You're gonna knock at least 2 of them into the
Con
circle.
15.
What am I
Con
rolling?
saves.
Con.
15?
Yeah.
Oh shit, why?
What level are you casting at?
I'm gonna do it at level 3.
Nice.
You said 15?
Yep.
They both passed.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna use my reaction to use silvery barbs. One of them that passed has to reroll and take the lowest roll, and
Well, he failed now!
Felix.
Cool.
Hey Felix, you get advantage on your next anything.
Okay,
Cool.
so one of them you pushed, one of them flung into the circle, and what was the save for the, is it,
You have to make a wisdom saving throw, and the DC is 17.
he failed.
Okay, only roll d8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's upcasted. It takes 24 radiant damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Make sure. Did you roll your thunder damage, Cletus?
yeah, 18.
Okay, so 18 to the one guy that failed, and then 9 to the one guy that passed. Good job, Cletus. I would
Yeah,
high five you, but yeah,
It'd probably
pretty
kill
Well, it's virtual.
him. Don't worry. I feel the power.
Okay, well, I'm glad I gave these guys some good health pools. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anything else?
Who's after me?
The lady.
Felix is
The lady.
Felix?
I think right now.
Violet. Felix.
NPC. Yep.
I think she was I think he was
Felix,
talking
what are
about
you
like
planning on
allies.
doing?
Oh.
Because he's gonna bardic somebody and he wants to bardic
Yeah.
somebody. that
Felix,
goes
what are you
after him.
planning on doing? Felix?
Jeez.
I'm looking at my spell list.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta look up mine too. Hold on.
Yeah, I just give Felix some inspiration, Cletus.
I just want to figure out what he's doing, because if not Felix, I can go Nicola. 'Cause-
Actually, I just gave Felix advantage on their next thing, so yeah, you can give Nicola something.
okay, yeah, then Felix has
What can-
advantage, and I'll give
what can-
Nicola.
Yeah, what can bardic inspiration be used on again?
Attack rolls,
Any
saving
roll.
throws, and ability checks.
If I have advantage, I'll probably
I
show
don't
my
even-
orb.
I don't even need that. I automatically hit my. Well, how long does the inspiration last for? I forget.
A minute.
What you
Okay, a minute.
can
No,
choose-
then I
right.
can use it on my next
yeah.
one. Never mind.
Yeah, you can use it on anything.
action Bardic as a bonus action, a creature 60
Yeah, no,
feet
I
for
just forgot
10
how long it
minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. There you go. Even better.
1d8 for 10 minutes, and can add it to one ability check.
So you're good.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
There
give
you go.
Nicola a Bardic inspiration.
So, but you can only have one bardic at a time. So
Yeah.
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 So there you go,
that's
buddy.
good.
You have the blessing of Cletus on your shoulders.
Blessing you, Cletus. Okay.
Gazoon type.
We do.
Okay, so Cleus, you're done?
Yeah.
Okay, up next is Violet, as she is royally
You need to
pissed.
make a wisdom save.
God damn it. No.
Oh yeah, she started her
No.
Yep.
No.
That's why I cast the
No.
spell.
Oh my god, I've rolled like 5 dice. Nothing's got above a 10. Well, okay, she failed that.
22 radiant damage. She takes 22 radiant damage.
Okay. As she slowly gets up, her back is bleeding, her clothes are tattered, she's gritting her teeth, as you can tell she's fighting this damn poison. And she's like, fuck this shit. As she gets to her one knee, she reaches behind her cloak and she grabs her mace. I know Echo's there. How close to everybody else?
I don't know.
I don't know how close they
Cletus-
were.
Are
to
you
where
within 30
Well,
feet of
so-
her?
Probably.
Probably everyone
Cletus,
is.
Cool.
Cletus would be. No.
Cool. All of you make me a wisdom save.
Damn.
Is she casting a spell?
No, it's an ability of her mace.
Okay, a
Okay.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
You gotta ask. Okay.
It's not a
Uh,
spell, it's an ability of the weapon.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
you can get.
I rolled an
you can
ass.
get.
Oh,
You can get
Wait, when am I able to use the DA? Does it need to be before I learn
Anytime.
any?
Nope.
Okay, so
Anytime.
I can use it
Anytime.
after.
Anytime
Okay, so I
before you
can-
know the outcome.
Okay, before I know
Felix,
the.
you get
outcome.
advantage.
Okay.
On your saving throw.
Like she
Fuck
yeah,
it,
due
advantage.
to
Oh right, I do get
okay,
advantage.
Kels, I'm gonna use my advantage on my wisdom save.
All right, that's better.
If you want inspiration, yeah, you can well, it's not yeah, it's yeah, you can re-roll, but
inspiration is
Yeah,
any
I'm
roll.
just-
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just thinking if I
Yeah.
want to add a D8 to
Okay.
my 15 because I don't know if a 15 is gonna be good enough.
Yeah, the
okay.
19.
If anyone got above 15, you're good.
Nope, I
You got below 15.
just said I hadn't. Oh,
Okay, I'm good.
15
is
now.
it
you're
15
good.
or higher? You're good.
15 or higher,
15
yes.
or low?
Remember,
Okay,
saves
15
are
or
you have
higher,
to
you're
meet
good.
or
Okay.
exceed it. If you meet it, you're fine. Anyone
Yeah.
who got basically 14 or low or less, you are now frightened.
Oh, you should have stated that it was for frightened condition because me and
Can you guys not be
me
frightened?
and Felix have the plushies.
Yeah, the plushies give them advantage on.
Yeah,
Like
we can
you
choose to
had
get advantage.
Did not know
Yeah,
that.
you already had advantage, but I could have gotten advantage if I knew it was for frightened condition.
Okay, you can re-roll, see if you can get above 15.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
I got a 15.
Okay, so you're fine then.
So
It's
the
not
only
just
one
bad.
that
barely met.
failed was
No one, because you guys
Felix.
okay.
No.
Never mind. So
Felix.
Nope.
Felix
No.
failed.
He can't be
Mhm.
because of the plushie.
No, the plush
No.
just gives advantage.
Yeah, the plushie gives advantage to either avoid or end it. It doesn't prevent it. It's just
Mm.
advantage to avoid or end the frightened condition on
Yeah,
yourself.
and they rolled advantage due to my effect, but they only got a 13, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, Felix is frightened.
Okay,
Yeah,
Felix,
Felix-
you're frightened of her, so you cannot move towards her.
Sue's got to roll. Sue's got to roll, and I think your Raven does as well, since they're creatures.
Oh yeah, it is. It is a creature
Yeah.
that takes on
Okay.
the.
So yeah,
Sue is
so,
frightened.
so
Yeah, 'cause
Sue
it-
cannot move towards them. She has to on her
Yeah, she's
turn.
got.
So on
even
your
though
both
she's
of your
got
turns, if
proficiency
you
in
failed, you have
wisdom,
to
and
actively
that
move
one's a
away
nat
from
the
them.
form and game statistics of a raven. So yeah, let me.
Yeah, it's essentially
my
it's a
Raven.
Your
power of
Raven's-
her mace. I gave her a
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
mace.
So Sue's
Okay,
frightened.
Raven's Raven's wisdom
She
is
got a nat
12. Okay.
Oh, poor
She got a nat
Sue.
1.
Poor Sue, baby.
Yeah.
Roll.
Poor baby.
Poor
20
baby.
plus 1. My Raven passes.
Okay, so the only ones who failed was Felix and Sue.
And Sue.
So essentially, you are frightened. You cannot move towards her. On your turn, you're going to want to actively flee her. It only lasts for this next turn. It will fade, but just know on your turn, it's going to be kind of, if you want to attack her, it's kind of like you're fighting against like a current kind of thing.
We have disadvantage.
Pretty much, yeah. Your brain's going to be telling you, like, I don't want to fight this. I want to roll. I want to go. And, Echo,
Yeah, what's up?
make me a con save.
Sure. Sure. Con, right?
Yep, con.
Constitution, and then do sorcerer. Do-
I'm dreading the day an intelligence save comes up my Raven.
So that's a 19.
Fuck you. Okay, well, she tried to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on you, and it didn't work.
Oh, isn't Ray of Enfeeblement an attack roll actually?
It says con save. Oh, his range still attack against a target on a hit. It says con save, though.
Yeah. No.
It hits
So,
first.
it says you make a roll.
Yeah, she has to make an
Roll
attack
these
roll against me.
nuts.
And then don't worry about it. This is why I don't do magic. Just don't worry about
That's fine.
it. No, don't worry about it.
So I passed the saves.
I know, it's okay. I'm just gonna end her turn, so Felix, you're up.
Is removing the frightened a free action or does it take an action?
The frightened will end at the start of her next turn, so there's no way for you to end it.
Mm-hmm.
It just will automatically end because that's what she said the mace does.
And yeah,
So
Okay, so it's not a thing. Okay, so it doesn't have any kind of effect to end it yourself. Okay.
just will end at the start of.
Oh, I should. I just realized my Phoenix needs to make it the save as well.
Oh yeah. Roll your Phoenix.
The Phoenix failed.
Okay, so the
Please
Phoenix is
get
also.
that. It has to be a horse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
it's not so this effect on this mace, guys, it's not disadvantage. You can't willingly move towards a space within 30 feet of you, so you can't take reactions. For
but
its
it
action,
also-
it can
but it
only
also
use the
gives the-
dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, creature can use the dodge action. At the end of each turn, a creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself
Yeah.
on a success. So you can, at the end of your turn, after you do all your stuff,
Yeah.
try to roll
So
to
you
get
have
out
to.
of
So
it.
you have to use your action to dash away.
Yeah, so your only action right now is to literally run away. You cannot.
Oh wait, so it's the frightened condition, but it has more to it. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. The mace.
So you're
the mace
basically saying I
buffs
don't
it.
get to do anything.
I'm sorry. It's just the way it's worded. I'm
Yeah,
reading
that's-
what it is. If you
that's
want to know
what
what it
the-
is, it's the
no,
Mace
that's
of
what the-
Terror. If you want to look it up,
No,
I'm reading it. That's what it says.
Yeah, no. That's what you. The Mace of Terror gives you the frightened effect, but also basically gives it an empowered version of the frightened.
Yeah, so
effect.
it's not disadvantage.
Yeah.
You literally can't go towards the source of your frighten. You have to literally run away. At the end of your turn, you can try to fight it to get out of it. The plus
Okay,
side,
so
it
you-
only has 3 of these charges, so it can't do it forever. So
Yeah, so you run away, and
Plus
then you
is
can use
get
your
fucked.
plushie to get advantage on it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not
Okay.
allowed to do any action at all except dash.
No.
Nope.
You have to do dash.
That
You
is highly
can't move
fucking
anywhere.
annoying.
You can't
You
react.
have to take.
You have no reactions. It's literally you have to run
That's it.
further back. At the end of your turn, you can then roll to see if you get out of the frightened.
Yeah, whatever, Rug.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I run away.
Okay, you can now roll to see if you can become unfrightened.
Mm-hmm.
It was the wisdom of 15 or higher. Okay, so you have to wait till the end of her turn to see if you get out of it. Okie dokie. Up next, the minions. Oh god. Where are you, you fuckers? Okay.
So the 2 minions that are right in front of me need to make wisdom saves.
Haha,
There's
banana.
3 of them now. Remember you pushed one in.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yep,
pushed
the
one
3
in,
of them
yeah.
need to make wisdom saves.
Two
The DC is still
two past
17.
one-
Basically, get
2
fucked.
passed, 1 failed.
Okay, so the one that failed is going to take 20 radiant damage, and the 2 that
You're
passed are just going to take 10. No, they take half damage.
So they take 10.
They take half damage. Yeah.
Okay. So that's done with that. Let's see, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, they're
Nice.
tanky.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one works, but we'll just do some attacks. I think those are gonna hit. So pretty much since they're all next to you, Echo. What's your AC?
They're going to be swinging at me.
Mm-hmm.
My AC is 20.
Well, never mind. Jesus Christ, they rolled high, but nope. All 3 of them miss.
Thank you, Timothy. That's what his name is? Right? Timothy.
Yeah, only get one. Well, they get multiple. Oh, they attack twice. Oh, I can do it again. Okay. They get 2 attacks.
Gotcha, so I'm going to get attacked 6 times.
You said it was 20, right?
Yeah, my AC is 20.
Cool.
'Cause
One
I
of them
take
actually got through to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Cheesecake. I see your issue. It's like hitting players with the paralyzed condition. It's just not fun.
You're gonna take 4 piercing damage from their dagger.
Okay, cool. Make a concentration save. I pass it. So I'm still
And
concentrating.
that's okay. That's those 3. Then the other 3.
69 health, fellas. 69 health. We hit the funny number.
Nice.
You assholes. I guess they could do that. I don't know how that one works. Hold on.
So there's 3. There's 3 attacked me, and then there was
There's 3.
2 more.
There's 2 more outside of the circle. There's 2.
Okay.
You haven't killed.
No,
all
wait.
of
There's
them.
3 more because there's
There's
6.
6 total.
Because
Yeah,
there's 6
so
in total.
there were 2 in the
Okay,
circle.
okay.
You pushed 1 in. Yeah, there's still 3 outside. Yeah,
Oh, there's
okay.
3 in the
You're confusing me. Yeah, so there's
Yeah,
3
yeah.
in, 3 out, and then of course you have her, the main lady. Okay, hold on, real quick.
Yeah, and we haven't killed any of them, right?
Nope.
Okay. Yep, just making sure.
Cool. Okay, I'm reading this one right. Echo, make me a wisdom save, please.
Okay, cool. Wisdom save. You gotcha.
Times
That's
3.
times 3?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
fail, like, the first or second roll, let me know, because we won't keep going.
Okay, so the first one is 17. The second
Pass.
one fails, but I'm going to use inspiration to
Well,
get
what do you
advantage.
don't even know what the DC is. What do you mean fail? Like, would you get like a 1?
I got a 2 on the dice.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, definitely that would
Pretty
fail.
sure that's... Yeah, so I'm going to use one of my inspirations that I have. And I'm going to roll that. Okay, great. It's a 21.
Okay.
And then the third one is a 16.
Fucking hate you. Well, all 3 tried to cast whole person on you and failed on that because you fucking had to
Fuck.
roll that.
Damn!
Okay.
It's a damn moment.
Okay. That's all they can do because that was
Darn.
their spell. Okay, back up to Nicola.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say not.
sorry. I have like 4 tabs open. I'm doing so much shit out here. Okay, Nicola, you're up.
Alright. Well, at the moment, my Raven's not really gonna do anything. He's just gonna stay on my head for now, because I don't need it to do anything at the moment.
Okie dokie.
I will, there's 3 in, 3 out, and the lady is in, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's gotten up, she's on one knee, and she's holding the mace, which is glowing, which you often saw Felix freaking out, and Sue kind of freaking out too. Like, they look horrified at it, like, they're scared.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna aim at one of the guys outside.
What are you hitting him with?
Aiming with a psychic dagger.
Okay. I guess roll to hit.
Nope, I flipped an angel last time.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yep, I get an automatic crit.
Hmm.
You're welcome, by the way.
You also need to flip the
that
coin
is-
today too. It's been a day, so you got a crit.
Well,
Cool.
I still had the charge going,
Oh, I
so
know.
flipping it would do
I'm saying-
absolutely nothing.
No, it's been a day. Did you flip it like at the beginning of this day?
I flipped it.
A day ago.
Yeah, because our
Yeah,
rest
you
interrupted.
stated that the charge lasts.
No,
that
I'm saying it lasts, but I'm
when I
saying
flip it,
you
yeah.
can flip it again. It's a free action.
True, but it will do fuck all. Because the way you described it, the charge doesn't. I can't stack those. I have to use
You're not
one
s-
before I can get
So
another.
yeah,
Yeah, but
so
you're
he's,
using.
so we've got to use this one
I'm
first.
saying you're using the chart right now. You've already used it. You're using it right now. You got a crit, so it's automatic hit.
Okay,
I'm
no,
gonna be right
see,
back.
I see. Yeah,
Kels.
it's been.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's hit
Alright.
dawn since then. Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I see what you're getting at now. I
Mm,
miss
yes,
So
it
it's-
just runs.
So it's gonna be 18.
Anyways,
damage?
first, 18 damage.
Mhm.
Before my bonus action, I am going to use a free action to flip my coin. Somebody flip me a coin.
Cletus left.
I
so
got
somebody
you.
Else. Yeah.
I got it. Heads, evens, odds. What do you want to be heads?
I would say
Evens?
Evens would be heads. Yeah.
All right, evens is heads. Okay, yeah, you got it. It was a 2.
Okay, I got heads.
Got heads. Okay,
Cool.
so your next attack will be a crit.
So now my bonus action, Psychic Blades, is a crit.
Aim for the same guy.
Yep.
This guy is not having a good day.
That's 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
And I cannot. Oh no, I can't sneak. No, I can't sneak attack him.
No, they pretty much they can see you all.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't have advantage, and I didn't have.
Nope.
And nobody's within 5 feet of him.
No, no one. He was further on the line, so no one was near him attacking him yet.
Mm.
Nope, that's fine. I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, so back up to Echo.
All
I
right.
think that was decent damage even without.
I'm gonna use bonus act. So I'm gonna use my bonus action. Actually, I'm gonna use. So at the start of my turn, or once per turn, I'm gonna use round 2's second ability at any cost.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a D6 of necrotic damage.
Oh, I wish I could have gotten sneak attack. Sneak
Alright.
attack doubles on. I didn't realize sneak
Alright.
attack also doubles on crit. Oh
So
god.
I'm gonna take 4. I'm
Next
gonna
time.
take 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
So my next attack is gonna deal 2d6 extra necrotic damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna quicken spell, so I'm gonna pay 3 sorcery points. And I'm going to upcast command to 3rd level. And I'm going to target the 3 fellas that are outside of my spirit guardians. They need to make wisdom saving throws, DC 17, and the command is approach.
They all fail.
So now, on their next turn, they have to use their action to come to me And so essentially they have to
Would
dash
that-
and come to me.
I need to question, would that work? Because it does state that the command cannot be directly harmful to it. They've seen their teammates taking damage by being near you.
Command is not so here's how command works. You can't command somebody to die or to attack, but if you're giving somebody a command that just is something like movement,
Jesus Christ, Cletus.
Jerry. So,
Yeah,
so
it's just I feel you would argue that,
It's okay.
that commanding them to approach a dangerous thing
No.
I
is
think he would
considered-
argue that you
So-
couldn't say, command to walk off a cliff. Like, they wouldn't do that because they
Yes.
would know it's a cliff
The
unless you,
person-
did
yeah,
an
the
illusion spell on
person-
them.
Which is why I'm
person-
stating they've seen their teammates
Can I-
taking damage, so
speak?
they know that
Can
it's
I
going to
speak?
harm them if they
Chaos,
approach.
hold on, let him talk.
Can I speak for a second?
Yes, you have a
So,
chance.
like I was saying, the Jerry Crawford or whoever does the sage advice has said that
I gotta move on.
command will work with spells like spike growth and spirit guardians because you're not directly telling somebody to do something directly harmful. You're telling somebody to walk closer to you. That is it. That's all the command states. That's how it works.
Okay, it's RAW versus RAI, got it.
Yes. So they are going to use their turn to come to come as close to me as possible. Whatever actions they have to take, and then they end their turn. Okay. Now, I'm gonna use my action and the chick she's in front of me still, correct?
Yes. Uh-huh. She's on one knee, yeah.
Okay,
She
I'm
hasn't
gonna
been
take
able to
my
fully
wall-
get up yet.
I'm gonna take my warhammer. I must smack her. Is she prone if she's on one knee, or is she just like whatever?
That is a good question. I would argue no, because she was getting up. You
Okay.
could tell she already was fighting.
That's all I need to
so
know.
She's not prone
All right,
anymore, so you don't get
so-
advantage now.
Okay. But that's a 17 plus 7, so 24.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so she's gonna take. Oh, excuse me. Oof, that was bad. Ugh. Ugh. Jesus. These burps killing me. All right.
Mhm.
So, and I'm gonna pump a
feel that,
third level
that's
smite
good.
into this. I'm gonna pump a third level smite into this as well.
Okay.
So she's gonna take plus the 2d6 necrotic. Okay, plus the plus 4 from my strength and plus 1, and then the plus 3 from being in my radiant consumption form. So she is going to take a total of 40 damage.
How much?
Does she have 40? Does she have resistance to necrotic or radiant?
No.
Okay. Because some of that damage was radiant, some of that damage was necrotic, some of that was magical bludgeoning. So I just wanted to make sure. So that's 40 damage altogether.
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to end my turn, and the 4 people which are near me take 3 radiant damage, no save, thanks to my radiant consumption effect.
God damn it.
You're not near him. Don't worry
No.
about it.
No.
Um,
Sorry, Dave the Divering.
yeah, so deal 40 damage to her, end my turn, deal another 3 radiant damage to all 4 of them. I end my turn. Sue is going to use her turn just to dash and run away, and she needs to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Which she crit fails. Yeah, no,
So
she's still frightened.
Okay. Okay.
So that's her turn.
Cleus, you're up.
Alright.
So, pretty much they're all standing. I would say a couple of the bandits look pretty bloodied. Yeah.
And 3 of them are commanded to.
You see 3 are looking
approach
like
me,
zombies
so-
walking towards the circle of fairies that are around Echo, going to their death, essentially.
Okay.
They're like lemmings.
Yeah, their eyes are
Yeah,
glowing
yeah,
purple
yeah.
as they're like walking forward.
There's like little puppet strings.
How's everyone else looking right now?
I took a little damage, but do you have any way to end the frightened effect on Felix? Like, you got any spells that can do that?
Fucking... I might... Let's
Yeah.
see.
I'd look, see what See what effects. See what spells you got.
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened?
He turns
I
to
had
the
a
end
phone
of
call.
frightened. It's okay.
Yeah, Cletus is. I asked Cletus if he's got anything that can end the frightened condition on Felix.
I'm trying to fucking find it. I'm pretty sure I have something. I can't remember.
Do you have like lesser restoration? Is that in the frightened condition? Do you have
No,
heroism?
no,
Actually,
lesser restoration
Do I
is
have-
not, unfortunately.
you have
Do I have-
heroism.
Let me look. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
If not,
Heroism.
it's gonna end at the end of her turn, guys. So it's like you don't have to waste a turn.
Oh.
doing it.
Oh,
Okay.
Remember, it only lasts until the end of her turn.
sorry.
so she'll be
Support
up.
brain.
Yeah.
And is she going before Felix or after
Does
Felix?
she happen
Before.
to have? What kind of medal does
Okay.
she have? Does she have metal on her?
She has
She's
the mace in her
the
hand, and
mace.
she's wearing the cloak. So yeah, she's metal in her hand.
Sorry, I'm a bit stupid. I'm gonna put heat and metal, level 4.
Oh fuck!
Damn.
What's the save?
There is no save.
There is no save.
She just
It
drops
just
it.
does. Yeah. No. So
It just does straight damage.
how heat metal works? The damage is no save, but on her turn, if she wants to still hold the weapon, she has to make a Constitution save.
Okay,
to
what's the
hold the
damage to her?
18.
5d8 because
Oh wait,
Yeah, jeez.
is it 5?
yes,
I
you
used fourth
upcast it to
level.
4th
It
level.
says 4. It says 4d8 on my app at 4th level.
Oh, right, because heat metal is a 2nd level spell. My bad. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anything
right.
else?
I think that'll be my turn.
Oh.
And that was 18.
Nice.
Okay, so up next is gonna be her. I gotta make another save, don't I?
She's got to make a Constitution save for Cletus's effect and a Wisdom save for my effect.
Damn, I'm waiting for Cletus to eventually use his tricks of the trade. I cannot wait to see this get
What was
used
the
in
other
this
save? You
campaign.
said con save?
She has to make a con save for Cletus's effect to either drop the weapon or continue to hold on to it.
What was the save? The number?
I'm
What's your
trying to
save,
find that
please?
heat metal.
The
So-
save, your
spell-
safety
it's your
is at the
spell
top of your
slave.
it's at the top of your
Oh, it's
spell
my
area.
spell save.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's your spell save.
Save DC 15.
She passed.
Okay, so even though that she passed, she still has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks with that object.
Cool. Well, she's still gripping at it. It's burning her flesh. She doesn't give a
Yeah. Then she needs to make a Wisdom save for my Spirit Guardians.
I'm so happy I chose to take heat
shit.
metal.
26. She saved.
She's still gonna take half damage.
Okay.
And that's 4d8 radiant damage.
Damn, this
So
lady's
that-
tough.
She's a mini boss. I gave her a
Um,
good pool of health.
Yeah.
If I
That's
gave her what the books recommended,
So,
I don't think she would have already been dead like round 1.
24. So she's gonna take 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
She's gonna take 12 radiant damage because she passed the save.
Okay.
I mean, how's Violet looking?
Hold on. Let me see. You almost got her bloodied.
Okay.
But doesn't matter
Gotcha.
because I'm gonna fuck with you guys. Cletus,
Yeah.
make me a wisdom save. As she points
Fuck.
at you.
Casting a spell.
She points at you.
Is she casting a
abilities
spell?
save.
Yeah, she's casting a spell.
What? What save?
Counter spell, bitch!
I don't think I have that.
You're
I'm gonna
gonna,
use No, I'm counter spelling. I'm
you're gonna
counterspelling. What
counterspell
level is it?
this? Second.
What level is it?
Second.
Okay. Yeah, counter spell.
Okay.
Use my reaction. Spend the spell slot. Counter spell.
Cool. She's like, well, thank you.
I got you, buddy.
No, thank you for wasting that.
What was the spell?
I'm not telling you now.
It's whatever it is. Maybe hold person. I don't know. I must protect my bro. My homie. I got my
So,
homies back.
you already
because
did
I
reaction,
recruited
so
him.
she's like, cool, thank
Homies
you for
help
that.
homies.
I would have enjoyed having a little dinner and show, but fuck that. as she snaps her fingers and casts teleport and teleports her and the 6 minions away from all of you.
She can't.
I can instantly
can't.
teleport
She
to 8
can't
willing
cast-
creatures. What do you
No,
mean
no,
I
no.
can't cast?
She can't cast. You can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn because you
She's
use
not-
a leveled spell as your action. You can't use.
A level
Another
spell
level
is your
spell.
bonus action.
Yeah,
How is she casting that teleport?
yeah.
Jesus
She's
Christ.
casting the teleport spell. She can't cast it because she already cast
Well, it depends.
Like-
Is she casting it as a bonus action, or does she have something to give her another action, or using an item that doesn't need an action to do it? That's the difference.
That was natural. Like, cause
Ooh,
Yeah.
a hammerhead shark. I haven't seen one of you in a while.
I need to break for. I need to break.
Because
You're
you
gonna make
can-
some good
You can
sushi.
cast 2 level spells
Clean it.
in a turn, but it requires you to have an
Just
action.
Yeah.
DM bullshit.
yeah, you need another. You need another action.
Sorry,
Just
I was
DM
thinking out
bullshit
loud.
No,
You're
yeah,
just like-
TK could just straight up DM bullshit.
Yeah, no, we're just
to allow her to
telling
teleport.
everybody, and Cletus is like, "Ooh, shark."
Sorry.
No, I don't mind if
Think it
you,
out
I don't
loud.
mind if you DM
Piece of
bullshit.
candy.
That
Oh no,
that seems fair.
yeah. I just thought that she was like trying to
Muted 'cause she's
teleport
probably
everybody
cursing
out of
right
my
now.
circle, right? I thought that that's what she was trying to do, get
Wow,
everybody out of my circle. So I was like, "Oh fuck, that's bad." Then that Spirit Guardians. Yeah, I
figured
realized
something
when I
out when
leveled
she
when I
unmutes.
leveled up, I had access to the cleric spell list. I'm like, "What is? Oh shit! I get access to Spirit Guardians." And then Guardian of Faith next level.
Oh, you good, TK?
She's muted.
And she said something about her mom.
Oh,
I'm glad you heard that.
I heard something.
sorry, I was busy fighting a shark.
Oh, nope. Give me a second.
Gotcha.
I just thought cheesecakes hashtag come at me, bro. Oh, 10-minute break.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's okay. If she's getting away, that means we're likely that'll likely finish the combat, and we can soon get to the estate.
Story.
So we can get to the
So we can get to Cletus seducing Felix's mom.
no, no. But no, I cannot wait to see.
I was genuinely thinking of doing that and then using my advantage roll on it.
Yeah, I didn't realize how well command upcast. Because you get
Well-
to target one more person per upcast. I'm like, damn, that's good.
Well, isn't an inspiration only on D20 rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it wouldn't. The inspiration wouldn't matter on
can't-
your deck, but when you get to use that thing, it is funny. I think the other people
I
here
can't-
can
So-
agree it's
keep
interesting.
forgetting about it.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
it uses one of your bardic inspirations, and it's an action, not a bonus action.
Is it something that I just have, like, just on me whenever?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
an
so
ability.
as soon as you hit the 3rd level, I just assumed that upon hitting 3rd level you would have done it. It
Weren't
technically
we already third
you-
level? We started at 5th.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, you've had it since 3rd. So you've had it since the beginning
Yeah.
of the campaign.
No, we started at we started at 3rd level. Yeah, because I was
Either way, you've had it since
2
the beginning.
paladin, 1 sorcerer. Yeah. I was just baby with my multi-class.
I do need to look back into that. No,
It-
while we
it's not
while we
really-
have our little siesta, I'm gonna do that.
Look, I'm not saying with his spells that he's been casting, like Thunder Wave and Heat Metal, like he's got good spells that take an action. So
No, absolutely, but
And heat metal is nice because you can do that again as a bonus action with your concentration.
But the deck
on
also
an
has some amazing things in it as well.
Yeah.
So, what you'll do is, as an action, you draw a card, and you roll your Bardic Inspiration dice. So, for you, currently a D8.
Okay.
You look at the table that it provides, and you would look at what you rolled, and that is the card that you pull. Now, because of your current level,
Where is that again? It's in skills? I mean actions?
it's under features and traits. You need to scroll down until you find one called Tricks of the Trade.
Yeah. Thank you.
And if you draw and you do not like what you got, now that we are when we hit 6th level, you got the ability to redraw. If you don't like what you got, but you can only do that once.
Yeah.
Just once per draw. Once each time you use it. So it's not like a once per day thing.
Okay, let me look. Which one?
Oh yeah, some of these are interesting. Oh, the Nightmare card is similar to her mace. Target becomes frightened of you until the end of its next turn and must use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
That uses reaction though.
Yeah,
Unlike
reaction, but I'm saying it's similar to her mace.
Yeah.
And would drawing from this be my action or bonus action?
It
Yes.
is your
action.
Okay.
This is your action.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yes.
It's literally my first campaign ever, so thank you for kind of holding my hand through it.
Ever draw the Invisible Man
I feel
card?
I feel like we should not have started him with a homebrew for his first campaign ever.
Oh,
I feel like that
absolutely,
made
but TK's the one that allowed him to take it.
Okay.
Honestly, I just saw and I was like, okay, this is gonna give me a boost to 2 funny stats. Let me do that one. I didn't even look at it. That works out though.
I feel like Lorebard might have been better because then you would have been able to get magical secrets and you would have been able to take any spell. So you could use Fireball if you wanted, or Lightning Bolt, Animate Dead, Counterspell.
Magic Missile.
Yeah, you could get Magic Missile if you wanted.
He still gets
you weren't getting what I was
10
referencing. I was referencing
10th level. 10th
the
level's
guy
magic
in
cards, right?
Warzone. Have you seen that clip of the dude in Warzone? He's just fucking throwing.
Yeah, Magic Missile! Magic Missile! Lake of Fire! Lake of Fire!
Wait, the College of Lorebard, what level do they get magical secrets at?
They get additional magic secrets at 6th level.
Okay. Yeah, so
Lorebards are unique in the fact that they get a magical secrets at 6th level, as well as their regular ones as being bard. They get magical secrets
along with the ones they get at 10th, 14th, and 18th.
Yeah, which is why they're extremely good, because...
Yeah. I mean, it's why Remus has Eldritch Blast and Fireball.
In addition, you also gain proficiency in one
a
gaming set
bard,
of your choice.
Yeah, the 10th level is why Remus has Fireball and Eldritch Blast.
Oh, right. 10th level.
Yeah, we're 10th level in that campaign.
I'm looking at Implements of Mischief. In addition, you also gain proficiency in one gaming set of your choice. What does that mean?
Like, it's like dice, chess, cards. I think that's it.
Okay.
There's it's like a board game.
It's like how Nicola has proficiency in playing card sets and a playing card set.
Okay.
Basically, it lets you add your proficiency bonus to the roll you'd make to use that. So, whatever you'd be doing with that gaming set, whatever the roll you would end up making for that when you play it, you would be able to add your proficiency to that roll.
Cletus can play poker. I don't actually know how to play poker.
Okay, I'm just gonna end combat because I don't want to get frustrated with this, so I'm just ending it.
Understandable.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I know my limitations. I don't want to focus on it and dwell on it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Because I had a plan, but you guys point out, and I'm like, yep, I don't want to be a DM that bullshits too much shit, so they're all dead, so you can do what you want with their bodies.
Oh, damn,
Loot that body.
Well,
Loot that body.
because Nicola was going to say to leave Violet alive so she can actually deliver that message, because it seems like that
that's
person
kind of
wants
why
to
I was
fuck
kind
over
of teleport to go away, but you guys,
Yeah,
you
'cause
didn't say
wanted-
non-lethal, so
Yeah, because I assume she's a mini ball. She's not gonna die in time. So once she starts getting a little lower, Nicola's gonna say to not kill her, so that she can deliver that message. Nicola may want to fuck over the cult,
Oh.
but the fact
Echo's
that
gone.
Yeah.
message being sent by someone who wants to fuck it over seems to want to fuck them over in some way as well.
well, message was that you pay what you owe.
Oh yeah, and
My favorite part
sounds
is
of
we
it,
let
it's going to
Cletus handle that.
Yeah, it wasn't for Violet, it was for her commander, aka the lady that hired you guys originally.
I know.
So,
I know, but Violet needed to be alive to deliver that message.
no one told me they were doing, non-lethal or anything, so if you want to say she's alive and let her teleport or misstep away, that's fine. You can kill her goons, that's fine.
Yeah, we need to wait for Echo to make sure he's fine with that, but I don't know where Dragon went.
I don't know, he hasn't many messages or anything. Yeah, I just wanted to get on to the next part. I just didn't think it'd take this long to get the combat part.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to, you guys can roll me either history or arcana if you want to know about the demon known as Cabadon.
History or Arcana.
Yeah.
I guess if Felix and Cletus are okay with leaving Violet alive to deliver that message, we don't need to worry.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you can.
I would say we wouldn't need to worry because majority. Oh, his computer
Arcana.
crashed. Yeah, we'd have a majority vote anyways at that point.
Okay.
And it was
I would just say-
Arcana or history.
Yeah, because again, it's a demon or a
Okay,
double,
yeah,
so arcana or
yeah,
history
I'm
depending
good
upon what you want to roll.
I'm good at both of those, or I'm bad at both of those.
I don't know why I don't have Arcana for Affinity, but I have History for Affinity for some reason.
Okay, so
I forget I
Cletus
have
got-
proficiency in perception.
So two of you got history. Okay, so what you both know up to is that Cabadon is an archfiend, a devil. He's pretty old. He tends to deal in people in power. Like he gives people either physical or other means of power, like whether he makes them physically stronger, mentally stronger, or gives them like wealth. He's not a devil to fuck with, that's for sure, but he's also, his terms are always laid out. Typically, and I would say Felix, you would know that typically his deals are about 25 years. Oh, sorry, that's my
Okay,
door.
I'm back. Sorry about that. My
Welcome back,
computer,
brother.
It's okay.
my computer crashed. I closed the thing and it just.
It's okay. So essentially the
It's
group decided
shitty.
that they pretty much, you guys killed all the bandits, or sorry, the
Yeah,
cultists.
we left.
But
the-
you
we
left Violet alone to kind of skimp her away and use her teleport and misstep and kind of,
Question.
she's dragging
Yeah.
herself bleedy back to wherever they came from.
Yeah, we allowed
Yeah.
Violet to
I wanna
live to
loot
deliver
those bodies.
to deliver that message.
I need to find the table of stuff for looting. Where the fuck was it? I was trying to find it.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's
But
there is actually a
Given
table
the
in the
opportunity,
master guide. I want it.
Given
But
the
anyway, if you
opportunity,
want to
I
roll
want
either
to.
Arcana or History to know about Cabadon, as was scrolled upon Violet's back. Anyway, I was saying, but Felix, you know,
Cabadon.
that's what the mysterious figure wrote into Violet's back was pay what you owe, hash at Cabadon. And you can smell sulfur, so it's like, you know it's something demonic, or Cletus with the Arcana, you definitely know it's demonic. Don't fuck with demons,
So-
basically. Well, physically and mentally don't.
So okay, so
Cletus
so
is a
that's
god
not the
here.
same. That's not the same name as the guy that killed me, right?
Nope, that's Pendra.
No.
That's different.
Okay, so is
Okay, here we
do
go.
I need a roll history to? Well, actually, I wouldn't even fucking know what was born yesterday.
I mean,
But
you still could have heard stuff, and also you were in the
Is this-
celestial plane, so it's a devil, so you might know a
is
little bit
this
about it.
okay? So this is a devil, right? So this isn't
Yes.
like another one of the big cult members, right?
No, Cabadon is not a cult member. He's an archfiend,
Okay,
a devil.
I
He's
would,
a top dog in the
would I-
underworld.
Would I be able to roll something like religion? Because I'm uniquely like,
Yeah,
'cause
outlaw
I
religion.
was in this
But yeah,
list.
Cleus, you didn't know. But yeah, listen,
Playing
Felix,
for a
you
bit?
know a little more about, again, Cabadon
Well,
does, you guys know the dealings of the power, you know, either mentally, physically, or wealth, and typically it's about 25 years.
I got a 19. And I used
Again, you know,
guidance on
Cabadon has no tricks. He doesn't fuck with the Celestials very often. He likes to stick with just mortals, so he tends to only stay on this plane. So having someone that smell like sulfur is probably like one of his lapdogs, probably like one of his other servants or somebody else who benefited from his
Oh.
contract. I would say, Echo, you
Okay.
definitely know that some people, if Cabadon likes them, he kind of makes them his lapdogs to basically his
So
collection.
Cabadon-
So that person, the masked figure, is one of his collection agents. So obviously, the girl
Oh.
that hired you originally got some power from Cabadon, and her time
It
is
hasn't
up.
paid up.
Yeah, typically you gotta pay with your life.
And Cabadon's unique because he sticks to the material plane.
Yes, he likes
lot
to
more
make
than
deals with mortals, and I
And
would
he's
say
a devil, right? Not a demon.
I said sorry, I meant, but you know what I mean. Like he's an archfiend devil. Yeah, he's high. Up
Gotcha.
there. He's high up there.
No, yeah.
But
Well, I
he's
mean,
not a
there's
trickster.
just-
He's not a genie. He's not a djinn. He lays
No,
out the terms.
no,
If you
no.
say I want to be the wealthy, I want to be king, he'll make you
He's a
king.
contract.
But it's only for 25 years.
Yeah.
Once that's up, you owe him your life and now your afterlife. So
Yeah. So
Okay,
okay.
no, that-
So he doesn't trick. If you
Nope.
he lays everything out beforehand.
Yep.
That is what it is. He will not change those terms in any way.
No, he cannot, and no one
Yeah,
else.
he
And
cannot
it's a
change it.
soul contract. You are bound to him. Once your life is done, you owe him your afterlife. Your soul belongs to him, and you're basically gonna serve him in hell, kind of thing.
Basically, you
Interesting.
need. Basically, there are very few things to get you out of that. I
Yeah,
just
so
like
the first
like a
thing-
wish spell
Cleus,
could
can you roll me
probably
a
manage
D100?
it.
A
Can I try
D100?
asking
Yeah, I got you
Timothy a
too.
question?
Yes.
I would basically ask him if he can share any information about this.
56.
Who are you asking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Timothy.
Oh, you're asking. Oh, I forgot you had the cloak.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Give me
shit,
1 second.
right, yeah.
Let me do the item first, and I'll talk to you in a minute.
Timothy.
56.
Anyways, what was the roll for searching?
I got
I
roll
think
me
Cleus
if you're
just
gonna
rolled it.
search. Yeah, if you're gonna search anyone else, there are 6 bodies. I will allow one more roll because I'm going off a table here. So if you want to roll me a
Okay.
D100.
D100. That is an 87.
Okay, Cletus, you had a 56. Cletus, you find a spell scroll of 2nd level. I'll let you pick whatever you want.
Okay, wait, how
So
how
look
does
up.
that work?
So it's a spell scroll of a 2nd level spell. So whatever spell you want 2nd level, that's a scroll. So you can use the scroll instead of using your. Potentially you can do that spell kind of thing.
So
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yeah. And
I'll just put it in my thing to remember, and then after session we'll figure it out.
What? Do I want to do that one? I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I'm trying to see. Hold on. Oh, who pooped out
And
again?
there goes that cooking.
God damn Echo. 87. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to figure out which one would be good for you.
May I loot another body?
Yeah,
doing
roll
that
another D100. Okay, you, Chaos, you get a thing called a drift globe.
Hello?
Oh what?
Hi.
It
Welcome.
says drift globe.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, drift globe. Okay, it's actually an item here.
Yeah.
Small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you're within 60
What
feet
the
of it,
hell
you can
is
speak a
happening?
command word and cause it to emanate the light or
Computer's
daylight
dying.
spell. Once used, the daylight effect
Rolled a
can't be
9?
used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest
a
route.
weapon,
If prevented from moving, the globe sinks
Can I roll
gently.
something?
Trying to find a weapon?
Yeah.
I can hear
Can
people
you hear
now.
us now?
Welcome back.
Yeah, my Bluetooth. being crazy.
I need to find.
Kels, please, you know what I want. You know what
So what
I
did we
want.
get?
You know what? Fine, you
What-
fucking find it. Congratulations. One of these cults was a
What
fucking
happened?
pervert. You found it. Happy?
Oh no.
He found what he
what
wanted.
happened?
Jackhammer Dildo Supreme.
Yes, one of the cultists. You realize you look under his shirt. He has an Ahiago t-shirt underneath. He has the sexy body pillow keychains hanging off his belt. He has a tramp stamp tattoo on his ass. You're like, this poor man. Why did he join the cult? Oh, that's why. His mom said you had to. Yeah.
Okay, so it's... I mean, to be fair, it's not the worst thing you could have given him, because it's only
Honestly,
a regular
I don't
maul
want to
damage
look
with
up
3
plus
6
2
thunder.
weapons right now. The book doesn't show me any. I don't want to look them up.
It's not even a +2!
I don't care!
It's just a regular maul damage with 3d6 thunder!
At least you didn't get the Mace of Terror. That's still in that lady's hand. But anyway.
Jackhammer.
Oh god, just be glad.
Dildo
Yeah, be glad we
Supreme.
didn't get the Mace of Terror.
No, she still held. She
Let's
held
see.
on to that.
And
If she
this-
failed it, you might have. But okay.
Can I search her body?
Wait,
Roll me a D100. I gotta open the table again. I just closed the book.
11.
To be fair, there are 6 bodies and only, what?
I don't want
4 of them have
not
been
all of them are
looted
gonna
now.
have stuff. This will be the last one. Okay, you said 11.
Oh, okay.
That's the second 11 on a D100 I've rolled in a row.
You got a potion of supreme healing.
Oh,
I
nice.
just
Fine, Echo. Roll a D100.
no, it's fine.
Roll.
Find a D100.
Or just type it in the chat.
I want to use my glass dice.
You're not gonna use the glass. I bought you fancy dice.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Buddy, they were
Okay,
$70. They weren't cheap.
No, I know. I use them all the time.
Uh-huh.
But I also have many ones. I like to share the love. That's a 25.
45. Let's see. Where do we want to look?
No, 25. 25.
You know what? You find a bowl of commanding water elementals.
A bowl?
It's what it says here. Bowl of commanding water elementals.
Bowl.
Oh, no, that's an actual... Yeah, it's a rare item. While this bowl is filled with water, you can use an action to speak the bowl's command word and summon a water elemental, as if you would cast a conjure elemental spell. The bowl can't be used this way again until the next dawn. It's about 1 foot in diameter and half as deep,
There you go.
weighs 3 pounds, and holds about 3 gallons.
Oh my gosh, I got a friend for Sue! I'm gonna name him Bubbles.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Bubbles the water elemental.
you all get a long rest. Nothing else happens.
Whoa, yeah.
So all of you get a long rest, so heal up.
Water
We still
elemental.
have our 10 temporary hit points if we didn't take damage.
Yes, from the hot springs.
I didn't.
I
take that.
took damage,
I
so
think I'll
I
wait.
do not.
If you bottled the hot springs, you can also bathe in it later, but... So anyway, morning
Thank
can't
you,
come soon
God.
enough for you guys, because dear lord, you're like, I'm done. Pack up your
Cool,
shit, go
as
back
soo-
to the road.
As soon as sometime after dawn hits, I'm gonna flip my coin again, as it is now a new day.
Okay, coin flip.
I'll roll it. That's a 3.
Tails, cool.
Unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna
Crit fail.
crit fail on my next attack. Cool.
Cool. Okay. As you guys pretty much probably figured out that the cultists probably did have something to do with why the road was kind of not busy, because now as you get on the road, you kind of see a few people kind of straggling, like some merchants and other carts going down the road. As you see coming into view a big sign saying, like, you know, Lindendale Foothills, and like it's engraved like in gold leaf and like it's spirally font, and it's pointing an arrow off the beaten path towards a nicely paved road that has all the bushes are firmly trimmed into square shapes, the trees are beautifully trimmed, there's beautiful rose bushes. As you can see, a gated community further down with big iron gates and guards standing at the front.
I'd assume that's where we need to go.
Yes.
As Field takes the lead, the guards kind of step out your guys' approach. They're holding spears. They go, halt! You know, they go, papers or passport or emblem of family crest.
Felix shows citizens, just motions to the rest of the party and says, "They're with me."
They kind of squint down, looking at your family crest, and go, "That is fine." As they tap their spears, as the doors creak open, they go, "Stay to the main areas. You obviously know it's off limits to go further into the, to the royals."
Yeah.
Bubbles.
They kind of look at each other and look at you, Echo, and kind of go, "Again, make sure you stay on the paths and don't disturb the other guests. Have a pleasant time."
Yeah.
To be fair, I would have expected Cletus to be the one they look at and say that too.
Well,
Cletus is probably disguised.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, cat,
Cletus
leave the
is-
bag alone! Sorry, you say that, and my cat's put the paper back. Buddy! Leave it alone! Jesus Christ. As you guys make your way in, you see it's manicured lawns. You can see people looking finely dressed, well above what you guys look like formal attire. You see them all
Also-
with guards.
Also, Felix is dressed in his other outfit.
Fancy outfit?
No, well, maybe the fancy outfit, like either the fancy outfit or the thing that I posted earlier.
Oh, the Pokemon trainer one? That's fine. I would say you definitely see people aren't paying you any attention. Hell, even a few of the people look at you and kind of look away and kind of huff, and they don't. Obviously, you're beneath them, but you see a lot of guards, there's a lot of armed guards pacing these well-paved roads, and they do kind of give you guys that cold stare. As Felix leads you guys down the path, you turn and you see a modest-sized house compared to the others. You see a few more guards here than the other homes. They do kind of eye you all, but upon even just looking at Felix, they soften a smidge as they nod and let you pass. As you go up the rose bush covered pathway leading up to the grand staircase, as you see the doors burst open, you see your father. He's like, "Oh, son, you've returned!" As he kind of runs down the stairs and gives you the biggest hug ever. He's squeezing you. He goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you made it." He pulls you back. "Are you okay? You're not harmed, right?"
Yeah, Felix is very much returning the hug and says, "Yeah, Dad. Yeah, I'm fine." Yeah. Of course, it was it was not the most pleasant getting here, but yeah.
And you guys see behind his father at the top of the stairs, she's not moving closer to you guys and just kind of scowling at you a lot. She's not saying anything. It's very obviously this is Felix's mother. Let me find the NPC artwork. There we go. That's his mom.
I'd assume his father's too busy hugging his son. I'm gonna scowl back at her.
She kind of huffs her feathers up, and she kind of... But you see her... Actually, all of you guys, make me a perception check.
Ooh. I like perception checks.
25.
That's a
Are we
2.
looking skills?
I fail.
Echo, you were mesmerized by your OCD kicks in because you love how clean and organized this whole area looks. It's spotless. The flower beds and everything is just neat and orderly. You're just mesmerized by that shit. Let's see. Everyone else. That's okay. That's here. Yeah. Rest of you guys notice as upon Felix's mother, I forget her name now. It's been a minute.
Lyra.
As she turns to huff and walk away, you kind of see her. She looks around like a scared animal. You see her kind of drop for a moment that scowl as she looks terrified, looking around as she quickly ducks back inside the house.
So out of character, I'm calling it now. She has dealings with the cult.
She has something. But Felix's father seems unfazed by it. He's brushing off you, Felix. He's cleaning you up a little bit. He goes, "Oh," he goes, "You must be famished. All of you must be famished. Please, join us for dinner tonight. I insist. Please, everyone, come on in."
Disguise just to see the reaction.
So, you take it off right here outside?
Oh, I thought we were inside. Sorry.
Well, he was
You have to
hugging
go
you outside.
inside
You haven't
first.
gone inside yet.
Yeah, I assume
I
it's
thought
inside,
we
take
was
it off.
inside. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, once we get in, I will.
Darin is his name. Yeah, that's dead. Okay, yep, I wrote it down. As you get inside, you take it off. Darin does kind of blink and look at you, but he didn't seem as phased. As one of the maids kind of come around the corner, she kind of audibly gasps as she covers her mouth. As she kind of bows her head and kind of walks away. You kind of see that from some of the staff looking at you, Cleus. They kind of gap. They don't say anything. as Felix's dad, Darren, leads you into the house, you guys see it's extravagant.
The
Like,
best I've been treated since I got here.
yeah, he seems like his dad's actually pretty chill. He doesn't care about you. The guards kind of eye you a little bit more, Cleese. You kind of feel them kind of give you that stink eye, but they don't say anything. But you see a lot of, like, almost a guard per door and per window. And you even see as you walk past, you go towards the dining area.
One of them.
Where, what are you gonna do?
I intimidate one of them.
You're gonna.
That would not be a good idea.
As you try to, like,
I'm just gonna
square
give
up.
them the same stank eye back.
You can do that. They just kind of, they are like the guards at, like, the Royal Palace in England. They don't even seem to flinch at you, but they do kind of snort at you. Like, one of them is like a half orc, he kind of like snorts at you, like hot air hits your face, but it doesn't say anything.
Right
Rude.
back. Just got here.
As you guys walk past and go towards the dining room, you would see his mother Lyra as she's frantically yelling at some of the staff to hurry up and install that already. You see the staff kind of putting on the, like, windows. It looks like they're saying some magic incantations, and they're, like, putting, like, bars on the window, and they're putting, like, runes. They're writing stuff down onto the windows.
What's all that about?
Oh, your mother, she's just, with all those political happenings around in town and whatnot, and she's just being overly cautious. You know how she is. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot to lose here, and I don't mind safety.
Hey, yeah,
Well,
that makes sense.
As he leads you into the dining room, you guys see it's a huge table, and as you know, it's empty at first. As he opens the grand doors and he kind of claps his feathered hands together, and all of a sudden, like, the doors open and you see some of the servants come out and they're all holding platters of food. And he goes, "Please, please, enjoy yourselves. You're friends of my son. You're friends of the family."
Is there alcohol?
Oh, you're the drinking kind. As he kind of like slide towards you.
I mean, I said that out of character, but sure. Yeah.
No, actually, Cletus, you definitely feel as Felix's dad kind of gets close to you. He's like, "You like to drink? What is your partake? What do you want? Wine, alcohol?"
Is it? I kind of like lean. I kind of like lean into
aged
Felix.
bourbon, perhaps.
Oh.
I lean into Felix. I feel into Lennox, and he goes, "Your dad hitting on Cletus?
Felix, this is not new to you. This is.
Like, is that happening? Like, is that like? Am I seeing
Hey,
this?
Cletus swings both ways. You don't care.
As you see, Darren, he walks over to one of the butlers, whispers in his ear. Butler bows as he walks out. Within a few minutes, comes back with 2 glasses with ice in it, and of course your bourbon. As he places it gently down the table, and he goes, as he pours it into each one, Darren takes a glass in his hand, holds up to you, and goes, "A toast then to new friendships. Maybe
New friendships.
What happened while I was gone?
Felix's dad is hitting on Cletus.
Cletus doesn't care. He's getting free alcohol.
As the rest of you see platters of food and there's like everything you can imagine, like from roast duck to like lamb to steak to like salads. There's like pastries. There's like everything you can imagine. Like you literally
Did Felix's
see.
mom join us for dinner?
So
She's in the living room doing
Yeah.
doing a whole bunch of like bars and runes and stuff.
You could hear her yelling she's yelling at the staff saying, you know, "Put that higher, no, tighter, stronger, put more up there." Eventually she does join you guys, because she walks in huffing and puffing. Felix's dad is just like, "Oh, you know, hi, darling." And she's like, "Hi." As she reached over, grabs a glass of wine, takes a sip, and kind of glares at all of you, and she's like, "I'm going to my room." As she huffs and kind of walks out of the room.
I suppose she never changes.
I won't be shy about glaring back at
What's
her.
up with her?
Oh, well, I mean, you guys probably saw it when you came into port. It's just this whole country's kind of going through some stuff. It's, I think she's just worried that us being rich and, you know, it's.
Can I just say something plain?
Of course.
Seems like things are going to shit. No offense.
Offense full.
By the way, did those runes in the living room mean anything that Nicola would see?
Oh yeah, if I saw them, what are the?
Arcana.
I can read all right. I'd say yeah. I was gonna say,
Well,
are they
if it's a written
specifically
language.
magical runes, or are they a written language rune?
I would say when you saw them and the way they're presented, it's more of like they're enforcing a barrier, like kind of like the alarm spell, but it's more. It's like a
Like
shield.
glyphs of warding almost.
But it's like,
Understandable.
but also
fine,
you
I'll
notice
still
there's
at
a
least-
lot of them. Like almost every square inch you saw when you saw her yelling at them. If you glance at the other windows, you would see that like they're covered in them. Like she's overdone it. Just a smidge.
Nah,
So-
only a 9. I can't tell what they are.
Nah,
So, yeah, Echo's gonna continue. Your economy is completely out of whack. There's a huge disconnect between the wealthy and those who are lacking of it.
oh,
And it seems that
I know all about it. I mean, I guess because I
It's
told
always
you.
been like that.
Yeah, I'm the accountant for a lot of these rich folks around here. Yeah, I pretty much know how much money goes in and out, and yeah, honestly, I'm all
You're
for
a
it. If
money
people,
man?
oh yes, family's always been in the business of helping people make more money with their money and whatnot.
You help me with that? I've been having troubles with money recently.
Well, unfortunately, we aren't taking new clients this time, but I mean, I'm all for people. I would love to, but family business, I
Later,
really can't
please.
help people. But yeah.
I don't think you're quite understanding the point that I'm trying to get across, sir.
Oh, I already know about the little thing that Felix told me about. Those little, he leans and whispers, those shadow people chasing you and whatnot.
No,
But don't worry, you're fine to
not
talk
even-
here. We don't got
I'm
eavesdroppers.
not talking about that. I'm talking about the. Anyways, he like gets up and he like breathes in, breathes out. I'm talking about if this has been happening for a while,
I
don't
think
you
it's
think
been maybe
that it's
like a month or so it started? I don't know. Sam,
Don't
he looks
you
one of the
think that
butlers.
it's-
How long's it been? He goes, sir, it's been about 28 days, 14 hours, and 2 minutes since the political unrest began. Oh, thank you, Sam.
They remember to the
don't
minute.
don't
I'm
you think
impressed.
don't you think that instead of trying to I kind of like point to all the shit that his wife is doing, make fortifications and protections, and instead try to I don't know, make movements towards solving the problems?
I do believe what she's done is a little in excess, but I don't know. I'd rather make her happy than. I know she's been upset for a while. I don't know why, but I give everything she
Well,
wants.
Family issues.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, and like, pardon me, but I think this goes beyond what your wife wants or needs, right? I mean, you're talking about, the safety of your staff, the safety of the people who work with you. You're talking about everybody,
Oh,
the entire.
You
damn
kind
economy.
angel elf folk, you. No, don't worry about my staff. I mean, Felix, you haven't really told them, have you? I mean, half our staff are ex-adventurers. You probably recognize a few of them if you remember some of the tall tales. As he kind of points, as you guys kind of realize, some of the staff you can see have like scars, and they look. A few of them look. Even Sam, when you look at Sam, like he's kind of a buff old butler. No, Echo, I would say just looking at him though.
Please tell me it's basically just Alfred from Batman.
It's well, you didn't watch For Little Alchemist, but essentially it's like Arnold, it's Armstrong, but yeah, it's
Now I have reading to do.
yeah, it's essentially he's Alfred, but he's like buff Alfred. But I would say, Echo, though, you would feel as him telling you that even though you don't know of these people, you can feel their presence. Like you can tell they're strong people. They're not weak. His staff is not weak-minded or like. You can even tell even the maids themselves seem like. Looking at him, you kind of get the feeling that they can hold their own in a fight. Like it's not.
Well, he kind of.
Oh
kinda
wait,
confused.
he looks. Wait, he's like similarly built to fucking Major Armstrong.
So,
But he's like old.
Okay, I know that one. Hell yeah.
so Echo.
Yes, that's Sam.
Echo.
Oh my god, you can put in the memes, aren't you?
Echo continues and goes. I don't think you're quite understanding, sir. People are going to get hurt. People are going to die soon. If things keep getting the way, if things continue with how they are, it's not going to get better.
Oh, calm
I
down.
feel like we're
calm
going in a
down.
circle here.
Look, I don't like talking such bad, negative things. It ruins the vibes, you know? As he's shaking his, like, his glass with the ice and a little bit of the scotch still in it, and he's like, look, let's just enjoy yourselves, you know? It's just, don't worry about tomorrow right now, okay? Think about today. As he kind of gets up, as, you know, he pats Felix on the shoulder and says, you can show him to some of our guest rooms. Cleus, he kind of looks at you and gives you a wink and says,
Should I make an insight check?
for what?
I mean, is this like normal, or is there just something deeper going on?
I would say, you know, your father is like this, though. He doesn't, like, worry about the future. He's always been kind of, like, in the now.
He's just carefree.
He's very carefree. Yeah, so your mother is the uptight one that was kind of the one that would worry about shit. I would say that your father's like he's not, like, drinking himself into oblivion. I would say this is normal.
He's just not
like
putting too much thought
But Cletus,
into
he
it.
gives you a wink and says, I'll leave a pink tie on my door if you want to come a-knocking. As he kind of, like, swirls his fingers around his drink as he winks, and he kind of, like, waves at you, Cleus, and walks out of the room.
Oh my god, your dad is just... Oh my god, your dad has just stole us from Hell of a Boss.
You figured that out right now?
What Cletus now has is a secret musketeer.
Oh my god. So,
wait, here's the question. Does Cletus even know what that means?
Cletus
What the reference that I just made
I don't know
was?
if he knows
No, what
I've
the pink
never watched
tie
Hell
thing
of a Boss.
means. No, what the pink tie thing means. Does Cletus as a character actually know what that means?
Fucking probably. The person playing him
Okay.
doesn't.
and neither does the DM. I just was given a color of a tie. I didn't think about it.
So, Cletus,
Shut
you're gonna fuck this man. I need you to understand what you're getting into.
Sex.
There we go.
Even the
He's on
butler
the money.
says, sure, if you wish to bathe before, the bathrooms are on the left. Turn
Thank
the
you.
knob left for hot
Probably
water,
need that.
right for cold.
Hold on, you really have to think about...
The
dude,
sir
hold on,
does
hold on,
love the
Cletus.
smell of peaches. There is a
Hold on,
bottle of
Cletus,
shampoo
Cletus.
in there if you wish to use it.
Cletus. Here's a real question. Alright, okay, here's the two options that you got. You can either go bathe, right? You can either do that, smell like peaches, or take
Oh my
counterpoint.
God.
You can smell like musk.
You can go into that,
I'm sorry,
Cowboy-esque
is
thing,
Echo
which he's
giving
getting
sex
off
advice to...
Yeah, he's doing it because look, last time you got your butt dragged and almost died by a ghost girl. Alright, I gotta watch out
He
for
did
my
survive her
glove,
claws, so he didn't get
my
paralyzed.
homie.
Almost.
Yeah, no, I
died?
gotta. I know.
Smash
watch
that
the
bitch.
Look. Your interpretation of events is heavily skewed. You probably wouldn't.
Sam the
Somebody
butler
was
motions
watching
to
over you.
Sue, who's on top of the
Somebody
table,
was watching
inhaling.
over
She
you.
already ate the duck, and she's like gobbling things down. He goes, "Do you wish for me to chain your dog out back?"
I kind of look at him and I go, Sue.
She's
No.
busy inhaling food. She doesn't listen to you.
I speak in abyssal, and I go, Sue.
You hear in her head, as her mouth is full, even in her head, no, eating, full,
Finally. Happy
He
Sue.
kind of face palms. Just when she's done, put Sue in my room, please.
And noted.
Felix,
Sorry about that.
Felix is just eating it. I was just watching his dad like this was normal.
Yeah, your dad already left the room
Yeah.
waving, but yeah, so you guys can...
For that,
No,
I gotta
yes.
ask Felix for his permission first.
Felix, do you
Dude, I
get...
don't care.
He doesn't care! Okay, we're gonna skip ahead, guys, so...
I'm just gonna say this right
Considering
now.
Felix
the
is gonna be
apple-
busy himself tonight.
So,
Yeah, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Damn, I'm just
Uh-huh.
lonely.
we're just gonna skip ahead a little. So, it is now later evening. Cletus, if you make your way to Felix's dad's room, roll me a performance. Everyone else... With advantage. If you took a bath, if you
With
bathed and used
advantage.
the mango shampoo with advantage.
Oh, so it's a mango now.
Whatever the fuck I said, mango, peaches, whatever, tomato, tomato, it's fruit.
Alright, 28.
Capato. Fuck! Okay, well. Okay, everyone else, make me perception checks. You're not hearing
Play
them.
this rolls high when it matters.
Do I get an advantage because it's my home?
Yes, I would say, honestly, Felix, I don't think you would be sleeping. You'd probably be pacing the hallways. But yes, everyone make me perception checks.
Would
Well, that's if Nicola doesn't drag him into the room as well.
does
Doesn't drag him into
that
the room.
happen?
It
Does
depends
that
on if
happen?
Felix would even be in the mood that night.
They
Oh, absolutely.
Would you okay,
Christ,
write it
anyways.
in the roll room if you're rolling? I can't listen to everyone.
no,
So, you said
Stuart's gonna
Felix
roll
is the automatic success.
Felix would be automatic, yes. Everyone else needs to roll to see if they hear what? Not the banging in the other room. That's obvious what that is. Damn. Okay, so pretty much Cleus is busy moaning, is getting his brains fucked out by a bird boy. As you guys do hear that, and then you hear, especially you, Felix, you're the first one. You hear your mother's voice, and you hear a commotion in the study, like one of the small studies, as you hear her shout, "Get away from me." The rest of you hear Felix's mother's kind of shouting. You can't make out what she's saying, but you can hear it. It's nearby. It's like down the hallway, but you can definitely hear a female voice like shouting.
Alright, I'm gonna like leap up. Neurons activated, and I'm gonna summon bubbles.
As you're doing
And
that, that's
me
fine. I'm gonna go
too.
with Felix now. So Felix,
We're gonna run.
so everyone else will take you a few minutes to get there, but Felix, you were closer. You push open the study doors, and you see your mother, and you see that same masked figure that you saw before in the woods.
Oh shit.
And they're just standing in front of your mom. And she is kind of backing away from this figure. And they both kind of turn to you at the door. The figure doesn't say anything as your mother kind of is like, "Oh, Felix, please stop this intruder," as she kind of like falls to her feet in front of you, like she's groveling as she's grabbing onto your clothes, like she's begging. You can see like the mascara streaking on her, like her face, like she's crying. The masked figure pulls out her dagger and she's kind of like pulling in the air, like playing with it, you know, throwing up in the air, and she's just like, "Really? You're gonna play this act?" She's like, "Please, you have to save me. My darling son, please save me." As the masked figure plunges the knife into the desk and it goes, "Tut!" As she kind of sits there on the edge of the desk, crossing her legs and arms. She's kind of leaning against the desk. She's just like, "I hate when they do this the hard way. You gonna tell them, or should I just tell them?"
Felix is just looking between his mother and Demon, and then remembering what he said before, just looks at his mother and says, "Is this how you got here?"
She looks at you with disgust as she kind of pushes you away as she gets up. "Good for nothing, son." And Matthew's like, "Yeah, there she is. So, you want to tell them that you made a deal with Cabadon 25 years ago and your time is up now?" And your mother kind of, she's brushing her skirt off. She's like, "Fuck you and fuck Cabadon." By this point, all of you guys come around the corner. You can see the doors open. You see Felix, see his mom get up the straw, and you see the same masked figure lean against the table, but she's not threatening. She's just sitting there. She's leaning against the table.
Echo comes in. Echo like comes in screaming, "Die, you fell!" Oh, is you? Damn it.
The masked figure's kind of sighing, and she's like, "Yeah."
Puts the hammer away.
She kind of points to the windows that you see they're all intact. She's like, "Did you really think any of this would really work?" And your mom kind of goes, "Well, I don't know, and I just tried, okay? God. What, you can't just take them?" As she points to literally all of you guys, minus Cletus, because his brain's fucked out. She points to all of you, especially you, Felix. She's like, "Well, just take their souls instead."
Nicola is just gonna ask Felix in his head, "Do you want me to try to stop her?" Because it is his mom, so.
Nicola's at least making sure if he wants Nicola to try.
Felix just looks back and says, is there even any point with him here?
What do you mean him? Sorry.
Or the demon servant dude.
The math figure. The math figure kind of sighs. Goes, look, I am just the collection
She's a
agent.
woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. You can kind of now seeing her, you can kind of see a little bit hourglass figure, especially with her now. Her she leaned against the desk. You can kind of see her hips a little bit, but her face is still covered. Her voice is kind of distorted because of the mask.
Wait. Pause. Back up for a second.
Yeah.
He kind of like points to the mom. So that message was for you.
Oh no, the math figure's like, no. Do you think that cabin only has like one deal at a time? I'm his collection agent. The other one was because those freaks have issues. No, she points to Felix's mom. That one had her 25 years of, what was it? You wanted to be married into wealth. And she turns around, she goes, yes. And she's like, and you got it, right? Well, it was only 25. I didn't think it would go by that fast. Yeah, you sold your soul.
Look, sorry, we literally just saw you like yesterday, so I was like, coincidence, like.
Yeah,
Felix
well,
is holding his feet and shaking his head.
Which, isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Sorry to be the bearer of coincidences. Now, look, we can do this the easy way. She pushes off against the desk, grabs her knife, and Felix's mom takes a step back towards you guys. She's kind of like trembling. Or we can do it the hard way. God, I hate when they want to do it the hard way. Look, I just want to get on and get my day done. Because once I get this done, I can do my own shit. As she's walking towards you guys, the masked figure is, you guys see Felix's mother, Lyra, pull from behind her cloak a dagger of her own as she reaches up and she stabs the mask of the figure in front of you. Which, she did not think this was coming. You can definitely tell she stops in her walk.
Yeah.
As Lyra lets go of the dagger, the mask cracks and pops off and falls to the ground. You guys see a pale, silverly haired elven face staring back at you with purple eyes, and you can see two horns crawling, like, curved out of her skull, like almost like a tiefling's horns.
Wow.
She looks
weird.
down at the mask and up at Felix's mother and is like, yeah, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Hands are being thrown.
Echo, upon seeing her face, you get those flashes of memory hitting you again of that woman that you saw. She's a spitting image of that person from your memory. Minus the horns and the purple eyes. It seems like there's ours.
What's that one meme where the guy's like, and it's all the images. Like,
Akira!
Yeah, no.
Talking about the 1,000-yard stare.
No, it's the Akira one.
No.
You guys seen that?
He just has an Akira moment, like right now. Like he's just like
well versed in animes.
So are you guys gonna stop her from doing anything, or are you gonna let this happen? Just curious, because
Felix is going to try to get everyone to leave the room, and it says, "I don't want to watch this."
Probably for the best.
As
the now unmasked figure literally takes hold of your mother's scuff of her neck and then pulls her to the ground.
As we're leaving, I mage hand the mask up onto the desk so it's easier for her to get afterwards.
As I would say, as you hear the screams of you hear her pleading out, your mother, Lyra, she's screaming everything, like begging, pleading, as this now unmasked figure. You see her walk forward, and all of a sudden she throws something down in front of her, and the desk and everything kind of seems to like melt away. You see like a fiery portal open up as she literally tosses your mother into it. As you can hear her screaming, and all of a sudden the portal goes, and it's just gone. The figure kind of looks over at her mask, and it's like, well, I probably don't need any more anyway. And as you guys... She sees the last glint of you guys leaving. She kind of just looks back. She kind of stares at you for a moment, Echo, a little more.
I'm just staring. I'm just like, the brain is completely fried. Like, the revelation of, wait, the pieces...
As she sighs and goes, just don't make deals with devils. I won't come after you. As she, once again, her whole form turns into shadow as she just kind of, like, blends into the ground. She's gone.
So...
Oh, damn. You came in at the weirdest time.
I did want to say something before she did leave.
Okay, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say, do I know you?
I'll allow it, but she doesn't respond. She just kind of just looked at you as she vanished.
Okay. I'll go pick up the mask.
I was gonna say, because if Echo didn't, Nicola was gonna grab the mask.
So,
Take it.
Nikolai, as you realize what you just seen transpired and everything, a little thought hits you as you realize in the underworld, there's a figure that is known to wear that mask and especially work for a devil. Her name is Etheria the Eternal.
I'm gonna go to my room now.
She's not as well known as Pendra, because in regards to, like, Pendra was like, he was a rogue and assassin. Etheria is more like a wild card. She's a bounty hunter more. So it's not so much that she does it for fame or glory, it's just to appease her boss. But you also...
I'm in my room having...
But from what she at least did, I've at least heard of her.
Now it would finally jog memory, like, you're like, wait a minute, now seeing everything... You've heard tales of somebody like that. Not very often, because a lot of people in the underworld don't fuck with devils for that reason, because you don't. But you've known a few of your associates are like,
fuck with devils.
You don't mind Cabadon. Like, he gives you power, but it's only for 25 years, and if you fuck him over, he will send his best lapdog, which you've heard that name. You're like, oh shit, Etheria the Eternal. Oh fuck, if she's after you, you're fucked. There's no escaping her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Felix is
Remember,
like a
while
very...
all this is going on, Cletus is getting some wicked good dick.
Cletus is fucking Felix's dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get caught up?
Oh, hi, welcome. So,
I'm gonna go cry.
Okay, go
Or
cry,
something,
Echo.
I don't know.
So I had them do a minor combat thing where they found... Some of the cultists found you guys and they wanted the piece of the key back, but then they got ambushed by someone else who basically told them to send a note to your boss that you owe money basically to a devil. They killed pretty much everybody in the group, let her live to go, because the lady carved into her back in Infernal, basically, you owe me, signed, Cabadon. You learned Cabadon is a devil that tends to deal in, like, power, either financially or physically. And so, obviously, one of the cult people is obviously made a deal with him. You guys then got to Felix's parents' estate, in a very fancy, like, foothills area. Yep, sorry.
I said, I just realized you never had Timothy answer the question I asked earlier.
Oh my god. Okay, remind me.
Okay, it was like
Cabadon?
basically asking what he could tell us about, like, whatever, what's his name deal with, lady
Cabadon.
who hired us.
Are
If
you
he
asking
could tell us
Cabadon, you wanted
anything.
info on?
You wanted Cabadon, like, info on the devil, or?
No, like, info on, like, if he could tell me any info between the devil and the lady who hired us.
Oh, unfortunately he would tell you that's between the devil and the... if it's a contract, I can't meddle in contracts, but I can tell you that contract with Cabadon are ironclad. He is not a trickster. He does pretty good for people. Like, he gives you everything up front that you want. Just know that it's kind of dumb to take his deal because you only get max 25 years with whatever you promise, and then you owe him the rest of eternity with your soul to work for him. So, not a very smart deal.
I'd assume the only way to get around that, you better have a really good fucking deal that Cabadon wants to not put your soul as collateral.
He would,
basically.
he would add that, like, people, like, as you now learned with Etheria, they make deals with him, but if he likes them enough, or he feels that they're, again, like their favorite pawns, he likes to keep them around for a lot longer, because she should have been dead long ago, but he likes her. But yes, anyway, Caden, so they all got to the house. Felix's dad flirted with Cletus, and they banged it out all night. The rest of the party came upon this strange masked figure. who dragged Felix's mom to hell because she made a deal with the devil.
Fun. By the way, I can join at this point if it's not too late.
Yeah, you can. Another half hour, we can wrap it up and probably go
Maybe
smidge into the little bit I had past it.
Maybe you
Yay.
maybe you slept through it.
Honestly, I think you did. But yes, anyway, I'm gonna say the night kind of wore on a lot of you. A few of you probably did not sleep well. The next morning,
Felix may not have slept at all.
I would say a few of you, Echo, Felix, you guys were...
I did it all. I'm sad.
was poor Echo.
What's sleeping?
Yeah.
What do I need to roll for me sleeping? If I
Oh, if you actually slept through it.
It was perception.
No, he's sleeping. I guess save.
Well, I think it was
Hey.
I assume Mr. Sharp,
Do
to
a
see if
con
he slept
save.
through what
Yeah.
happened.
Just do a con save.
So, okay. So I don't know who the woman is, but I remember her from the memory.
Yeah, remember the memory you saw where you saw the balcony, you saw a woman, and when it was kind of like you saw it from your eyes, and you saw her turn around and face you, and you recognized that face. But when you saw her face, it held similar things to it, but there were things that were different. Like the eye color was different, and she didn't have horns.
The
before.
horns.
17.
No, yeah.
I would say that you were able to sleep because it was actually a very comfy bed, and you passed out.
And with what
That's a plot
Timothy
twist, like.
said. And with what Timothy said.
Well, Timothy only told it to
No,
Felix.
I'm talking
Earlier,
about
yeah.
before.
Memories, yep.
Yeah, when Timothy stabbed his hand, it was like,
Yeah.
look,
He had to
look,
pay
man.
a price. Yeah, he had to pay a price to let you know that she was still alive. So she could be her.
Yes,
she could be
ma'am.
someone who knows about her. You don't know.
Ow.
But I was telling Nikolai, because of their connection with the underworld, they have heard of a figure called Etheria the Eternal, and this person kind of matches up to what you saw, i.e. the mask, the devil's, the devil stuff, and drive people to hell. It's like, yeah, that sounds like the bounty hunter Etheria. You don't fuck with Cabadon the Devil, she is his lapdog.
fun. This
So the next
just
morning,
got interesting.
half of you come out groggy, half of you seem like refreshed, one of you is beaming, looking at you, Cletus. You're like sparkling. You have hickeys all over your neck.
Actually,
Trying to cover that.
Well, you see Felix's dad, Drayan, he's wearing like a half open bathrobe. He looks like enamored. He's sipping his like morning coffee.
Is just soulless.
Yep.
Even down to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's happy. He's like, oh.
Hey, brother, I got a 28 on that performance check.
He was satisfied. As he sees you all come in, he kind of puts his a coffee cup down. He looks at all of you and he's like, "So I heard something happened last night."
I would like to talk in private.
Okay. You want me to drag you away into a private channel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I feel this would be a very personal conversation.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put you in oh no's. Okay. Okay. So what would you want to tell me?
Where are we?
We're in
Okay.
oh no's.
Oh yeah, it's all the way down here.
It's the dunce corner. So. What would you want to tell your dad?
Yeah, well, probably go into I assume they have multiple rooms, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty much
Oh, yeah.
private rooms.
He would get up, leave his coffee, and follow you into a private study kind of room.
Felix was just like a scientist, so mom is gone.
Yeah, I saw as he pulls from his robe a note. As he passes it to you, you can see it's in your mother's handwriting. It was very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling something was amiss with our marriage. I mean, she came out of the blue one day to suddenly from nothing to wealth was kind of odd to me, but you know how I follow the family. I don't question them. I had to be married. I had to produce an heir, and she seemed to have the pedigree out of the blue, which now explains it. But I made her life as happy as I could.
I'm not even sure what to feel about this.
Look, I'm not gonna force you to stay in the family, or even, I mean, honestly, past this point, I highly doubt we're even gonna have a business anymore. Hell, I didn't tell anyone else, but I'll tell you, I'm already kind of planning on ditching this country for the Bahamas down south.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
Well,
not best to stay here much any longer.
I mean, don't exactly blame you.
But I have set aside some funds for you, so I'm not leaving you high and dry, son. But I also want you to be your own.
Yeah, I mean, I have been doing my own stuff recently.
I can
I
see
found
from your
somebody
friends.
I've really liked, which you've already met.
It wasn't the hillbilly I banged last night, was it?
No, it was the
Oh, thank
Thrice Green.
goodness. Oh, she's kind of cute. I'm not into small ones, but whatever floats your boat, son. Look, I want you to be happy. I'm sorry she never was a proper mother to you. It's gonna hurt me to tell your sisters, but they probably don't care either way. You know how they are.
Yeah. Biggest is like a tearing up some.
No, don't. Look, she chose what she wanted to. You and I work with numbers and money and everything, and I know she probably did it because she was desperate, and I feel bad that I can't give more people like her a better chance and having to turn to devils to make contracts, you know? But what's done is done. At least now it explains why she was going crazy all the damn runes. Probably took half them down.
About when did you say you were going to leave?
Probably like 2 weeks or so. I don't think, honestly, I know the political unrest your friend was talking about. I see it, but my boy, I've lived through enough to know that while it's gonna happen eventually, it ain't gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
And no offense, the royal heads are gonna roll first from my head even rolls. I'll be long gone. I'll be half in a margarita, half in some guy's cabana, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the only thing I have to ask is like, well, we do still need at least some family power before you go.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're searching for like something very specific that's here in this country.
Oh no, don't worry, my son. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere yet. We still have authority. Look, if you're looking for anything in particular, I would definitely try the library in town, because obviously they are known for their knowledge. You can flash my family emblem as he shows you. It gives you like his ring. It's much more detailed than like your normal emblem, because I'm not getting much more anyway. What do I need it for? But I'm an old bird. You're young. I'll let you guys do your little adventure. I'm just gonna have fun and get a tan, you know?
Yeah, I'll definitely come visit sometime.
Oh, and don't worry, I'll make a proper grave for your mother. I won't tell the masses what really happened. I'll keep it between us
that would be
immediate
for the
family.
best.
We'll just say that she succumbed to some illness, you know. I mean, she was getting up there in age. But I will make sure a proper grave is in order, don't worry. If you wish to lay flowers at it, you are more than welcome to, or you don't have to. Well, I did not hate your mother. I still respected her. Though, to be honest, I kind of like the quiet. Sorry. It's been 25 years. It's kind of nice to be able to be myself again. As he kind of pats you in the back, he's like, go back out there with your friends. Don't make this a sullen occasion. Though, the person that tracked your mother down, your one friend there seems kind of distraught. I don't know if they know that person, but hey, just be careful who you deal with, okay?
Definitely not dealing with any devils or anything.
If you do, wish for a big cock. As he just kind of like grins at you. He's like, okay, go back in there. I'm gonna go freshen up a little. I'm a little musky myself.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna drag you back. Boop.
And that you were separated from completely.
What?
No alcohol. Boom.
I just
How would you
killed
feel?
myself.
What the fuck did I come back to?
That's how Felix's dad feels about you now. Do you understand?
sucks.
Do you understand
Felix's
Do you
dad,
understand?
he
poor
as you
man.
see Felix come back out from the private room with Felix's dad, with Draven, he does give you his little, like, cute wave, Cleus, as he goes, I'm gonna take a shower. See ya, as he kind of walks out of the room and goes back to the house.
See, my point. Do you understand the situation that you put yourself in now? Do you understand? Have I explained it to you?
Yeah, that poor man.
See?
Poor
See?
man.
It's
See?
me. That poor man. He has no clue.
What did you do? Cletus, what did you guys do? The DM wants to know now.
I'm just sitting here with people on my lap.
We just had a serious conversation about the poor bird, and we're gonna have to leave. His wife was dragged to hell, right?
Yes,
you know.
Felix, do you want to tell them what his dad already knew?
I mean, his dad probably doesn't care about it, but like,
his wife was dragged to hell. He's most likely sexually repressed, so he just had some of the best sex of his life in the longest time.
And now,
Felix, you know
and
you're
causing an issue in the marriage.
I'm just gonna say to all of you, Felix especially, you knew your dad was allowed to be promiscuous. Your mom never stopped him, okay?
Oh.
Yes, he wasn't repressed. He just he had a yummy meal in front of him and he took it.
God.
I still feel like we might be going into.
It runs in the family. Where do you think Felix got it from? As you did notice that Felix's dad was he was very attractive. His mom was okay,
Felix
but
has
like
the gay gene.
He has a flamboyant gene.
We might be going into uncharted territories here. Okay, we know how birds can get really predatorial by nature. Okay, I'm just saying.
What the fuck are you equating?
Careful.
Owlin to what? They're not the
racist.
Same. Wow. The butler kind of clears his throat, going, "Sir, I would highly. Please don't talk bad about my master."
I'm not. I'm just.
I'm telling you.
Cletus, you're not allowed to break this man's heart for the love of God.
Oh, no. If anyone's heart will be broken, it would probably be your Sir Cletus. As,
Cletus doesn't care.
As, young Master Felix can tell you how many hearts our old master have broken. Oh my God.
Makes me glad Kels wasn't here.
What the hell did you do?
It was.
What the hell did you do? I'm gonna break my throat and my mic.
Funny.
Okay, well.
It was funny
that you bring that up.
It was funny.
Is anyone gonna comfort Felix, who they kind of sees a little downtrodden coming back from his dad?
Obviously, Nicola is.
There we go.
I do.
Felix tries to play a calming melody.
Dear God.
He's got two lovers right here. All right, I'm mentoring Cletus right now.
Oh, you see Sue. Okay, so Echo, as you're trying to mentor Cletus, you look out the windows and you can see like the backyard because you're like in the dining room. There's like a little courtyard. You see Sue jumping up, trying to like get into the window to see you as she keeps jumping up and falling. And then when she falls down, come back up, you see like her covered in rose bushes. Like she's covered in roses.
I would point towards her and teleport her in here.
You teleport in with the rose bush and dirt on the table. And she shakes it off on all of you and jumps down. Sam just sighs. He's like, "I'll get a mop and a bucket," as he walks out.
Oh shit. I am stupid.
For you being brave.
I was born yesterday, okay? So.
Okay.
He was rude to me. I don't care.
Either way, I have the next place for us to go whenever we're done here.
Yes.
All right, let's get going. Let's get crack-a-lack-a-lackin'.
I guess.
Oh, yep, I have the next stuff. Cool.
Someone has to keep the hopes high, at least.
So
Come
you
on.
guys are on the edge of town.
Crack-a-lack-a-lack.
You're in the foothills. It's a fancy area. If you guys leave,
appreciate that.
you leave Felix's estate. You leave the.
How much money did I get?
Oh, your dad gave you 1,000 gold.
Oh, nice.
Jesus, he already has so much
Cletus, you also found 1,000 gold in your pockets.
Thank you.
As Sam presents you your clothes all freshly laundered. You don't question how he got your clothes or how he laundered them, but they're laundered as he gives them to you.
No, I'm definitely questioning that.
Don't. This is the Billy and Mandy meme. There's some questions we just don't have to have answered.
That's where you're wrong.
But how
There's
did
some
you and
questions
the
better
mummy
left
make it?
unanswered.
There's a question we just can't answer. As you guys are going to head into town.
Finally, money.
Money.
It's so good. I only had 2 gold.
So once you leave the estates of the foothills, you definitely notice the main road is once again more of just a dirt road. As you kind of see, definitely it's a difference in wealth and prosperity. As you head towards the main town, as you can tell, it's a sprawling oasis of a city. It's huge. It's clamoring, a lot of people.
Wait, Eka. I still owe you some money. I'll give you some
Eka.
50 gold.
Eka.
I owe you money.
Eka. You see, Sue goes, "Who's Eka?" She's slowly learning common. She's like, you can hear her, like it's like a kindergartner learning their syllables. She's like, "Who's Eka?"
I'm just gonna give Echo 50 gold because I owe him 50 gold.
There you go, Echo. You got 50
No,
gold.
that's true. You do owe me 50. Holy shit, you remembered.
So, Linden Vale, if you guys did not read my little lore notes, is a town
I was
known
never
for
gonna ask you for that.
is a town known for knowledge. In the center of town is a huge, sprawling library. You guys kind of need information about stuff, so I mean,
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
so
yeah, I
Felix
mean,
is
we
pretty
need
much
to try
heading
and-
straight there.
go for it.
I accidentally slipped in Cletus' voice without talking.
Oh, Cleus, did you put your disguise back on?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you disguised as? Which race?
Dwarf.
Dwarf. Okay.
Oh,
we need to
He just
we
wants
need to
know
find
what it's
more
like to be small.
we need to find more information on the key piece that's here, right? So
Yes,
yeah.
that's why we're
Yes.
going to the library.
You see Felix
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
beelining straight for the giant tower in the center of town. That's very obviously like, you know, it says a library of Linden Vale.
Follows right behind Felix quickly.
Hey, TK.
Yes.
I realize my bag of gemstones. I know you said I could pick which elemental it is. If it's one of the normal ones, can I pick which type of normal gemstone it is? Like if it's topaz or whatever.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, Felix would also definitely say, don't try bribing them with money.
You sure?
As you enter into the
That wasn't even part of my plan. I was gonna ask if I'm able to, if it would be possible to find like a high level druid or bard in the area.
not in the area you're in. You basically see and Felix is kind of beelining for the library, so you're kind of like you have to like speed run past everyone to kind of go towards Felix's. As they open the doors, and the smell of books and parchment fills the air. It's as you see a small front desk. You can see books flying around atop. Like you can see tons. Like even though the outside is like a small tower, when you're inside it, like the TARDIS, it's a lot bigger on the inside. It's massive. There's just floor to ceiling books and people walking around, flying, teleporting. As you see an elf behind the counter, he sees you all and he kind of moves his glasses, he squints, and he goes, "Can I help you?"
Alright,
Yeah, Felix-
songbooks.
Felix takes his
He glares at
Felix
you,
takes his new
or,
ring.
Cletus. You flash
What?
the ring? Sorry, no, Cletus
Yeah.
was like, do you have any psalm books? And sorry, I meant to say Cletus. He glares at you, Cletus. He looks at the ring. He studies it. What do you want to know? Or where do you want to go?
I need the I need the section with all the stuff on the ancient relics of the land.
That's restricted, even for someone of your high class. As he throws the ring back at you. Nah, I'm sorry. You don't have high enough
Persuasion
permission.
check.
Yep, persuasion. Remember, Felix, you know another way to bribe them.
I need him to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Don't try to cast
Do
magic.
not cast magic in here. The moment you try, you realize your spell doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Just...
Make a
Let's see.
perception.
I got
Echo.
a 24 persuasion to let
Jesus
us for him to let
Christ!
us go back.
Okay, what are you
There.
saying
Fine.
specifically, Cletus?
Mhm.
Well, doesn't...
Is it, Felix was like let's see.
Whatever
well,
Felix wants.
Okay.
But
Say it
basically,
precisely.
we basically need a source of knowledge, or like an ancient tome or something.
he crosses his arms. He leans over the counter and goes, "Look,
Yeah, I'm not a third level warlock yet. I can't
let you into the super restricted area, but I can let you into the, like, I can meet you halfway, okay? Just don't take anything out and don't touch anything that says do not touch. Understands?" He kind of glares at most of you, Echo. Echo, I would say you realize you couldn't cast magic. You realize everyone there is wearing a certain enamel pin on them shirts. If you're not wearing that pin, you can't cast magic.
Felix, I'm sorry, you
Gotcha.
Did not
Hey-
hear what you said, Break.
Yeah, Brick, what'd you say?
Cheesecake, just check DMs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did. I
And
saw what you
Nikolai,
said. I'll
as they're all
respond to that.
talking and everything, you hear the familiar feathery voice of the Raven Queen in your head. It's like almost like a lullaby, like she's singing, and you kind of start hallucinating, and you see feathers as it leads off towards the right part of the table, like you go to a hallway. It's almost like it's calling you, like beckoning you. It's leading into.
Is this leading to an area that I'm allowed to be in?
Nope. It's restricted. Are you
What is
gonna-
this? So,
You do have high stealth roll.
Are you gonna
Say it again.
stealth? You're not like.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Roll me a stealth, please.
I'm gonna change my carapace
Only
color.
Nikolai's
and I'm
hearing this,
gonna
guys. None of you guys are hearing the Raven Queen or anything. Only Nikolai is.
Yep. So changing carapace color and stealthing.
The rest of you are talking to the elf attendant, who's like, he hands you all a paper pass, but has like a little emblem.
22.
That's perfect. No one sees you. You pass by. You definitely see a few floating eyeball things looking around. You see a few staff members, but they don't seem to notice you. You have to lockpick the lock, because you do see there's an iron gate in front of you. And the Raven Queen's voice and others are pushing you towards that.
Ooh, 24.
You easily open the lock as you slide in. The room is covered in, you can tell they're old tomes. They all are chained. They have like chains to the bookends to the shelves, so they can't be taken out of this room, obviously. And surprisingly, there's one book sitting on a pedestal, not chained. And that's what the feathers kind of are falling as you hear her voice saying, "Take it, this is yours."
I mean, I'm gonna take it. Not much use for... Out of character and doesn't have use for me until next level, but...
You can tell it's an old tome. It's a grimoire from an old, looks like maybe a magic user or a wizard. You can't, if you blow the dust off it, you definitely can tell, you can feel it's kind of brittle. It's not going to fall apart, but definitely it's old. As you see a name scribbled on it. Dnd Maverick.
Interesting.
do I recognize the name?
No,
You're not there.
you're not there.
You're not
Oh,
there.
I
Only
wasn't
Nikolai
sure. I
is.
wasn't sure what was going on.
Nikolai, if you want to also do a sleight of hand, make sure you hide that. You can come back to the group.
Yep, so what, sleight of hand to hide it?
Yeah, put it in like your cloak so no one will see you. Because you just walk out of the book, they're definitely going to notice.
Well, I have a backpack, so I'll just put it in my bag.
Okay, put in your bag.
So, yeah, I'll still roll a sleight of hand just to see. Okay, yeah, no, that would have been a 30 anyways,
Got it.
so...
So you're fine. So, okay, so the rest of you guys, I mean, while this all happening, literally it took a minute for the librarian guy to give you guys all these temporary paper passes that have like a book with wings on it going, look, this will get you into the medium areas. Don't go into if they're locked, don't go in there, okay? And don't take anything out. Got it?
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Do I need to sneak to get back to them?
Yes.
Okay, let me make
One
sure
more
that I
stealth.
actually... That's a 32
You're fine.
because of a nat 20.
You are fine. As the rest of the group, as he points to the other side of where Nikolai had gone, to the left of the desk, and he points off saying, you guys can go up to the second and third floor. Don't go any higher. Good luck finding whatever you need.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
let's
go
go.
higher.
I'm gonna follow
Right.
Felix up.
I would say that you guys pretty much, when you get like past the minor books of like just regular old information, you do see a medium area. Someone asks for your pass, you show them the pass, they're like, cool, you can come in. You would see the books look a little bit older than the other books, look a little rarer. Maybe a few titles catch you, like you're like, oh, that's a rare book, that's a really rare book. Oh damn, it's 4th edition, holy shit.
You think would there be anything that Cletus would want to see?
Twilight Sparkle would be having a heart attack.
Actually, Cletus, you see on a one of the big tables, somebody had taken out some books and were looking at them. And when you walk past, you kind of look over and you glance. You see it's a family history, like a family tree. You recognize some of the names. Like it's like your great aunt, like your uncle. Like you recognize some of the names.
I'm gonna go up and ask if I can take a little peek through that book.
It's on a table with other books. It's already open, so you can look through it.
Oh, I thought you said someone was looking at it.
No, like somebody had taken it down. It was on a table with other open books. When you were walking past, you happened to look down and see some of the names kind of caught your eye. Of like, hey, that's my great grandma. That's my, like you recognize those names. And you're like, it's a family history.
Alrighty.
Are you gonna scroll, like push the book to the beginning and see who started the family tree?
Yes.
As you try to go towards the front of the book, you kind of it's hard to see, like almost like chicken scratch. Kind of some of the names are kind of faded. There's question marks for some of the trees, like little notes saying like maybe related to something. But you see somebody wrote in like the footer of the page, maybe related to the hero, the knight. Everyone else in this area, you'll see a big map on the side wall that shows the known countries, and you see like known borders. You see the capitals.
By the way, would we know if the shaft of the key or whatever the next part is would go by any other names?
Good question, because those from this country, not from Eurasia. I would say that part of it hasn't been well known because unlike the other one, which was more prominently was lost and was proudly displayed, the second part of the key was supposedly hidden so well that no one really knew about it until recently. You've heard there've been some archaeological digs and someone has discovered a dungeon temple to the mage. But no one has ever seen her part of the key in like centuries or known about it. But if Echo's still here, I see you're muted though.
Well, Felix would like.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Jeez.
Just listening.
I
Have a little bit of
Nice.
I was gonna say, Echo, when you saw the map of the world on the like one of the walls, when you walk past it, you see like there's other smaller maps around it that show like, you know, like countries have been formed and, you know, like new countries, new names, like new landmarks. Like they show like the rise and fall of kingdoms. You would see one of the older maps and see the kingdom of Karnak. And it almost eclipsed all of Springvale and half of Eurasia. Like it was almost like they almost took over the entire world, pretty much. It was a vast empire. And someone sees you studying it, and you hear a voice behind going, "Oh, you interested about the kingdom of Karnak? Well, I'm kind of a connoisseur of ancient knowledge and ancient civilizations." As you see like an elf, kind of all proud of himself. He's kind of skinny and tall.
Was this an elf kingdom?
Well, this area. Karnak, it was known to be ruled by, I believe one was a half-elf. One was rumored to maybe be one of the mage's descendants. But yes, the Karnak was a fine, fierce kingdom. They were ruled with an iron fist. A power couple, if you will. They almost took over the entire world, actually. They were a terror to be reckoned with. But no, unfortunately, the king, I guess you could say, was a little arrogant. He let his own pride get the best of him as he got challenged by none other than Pendra himself and lost. It was said his grieving widow left.
Oh, I didn't want it. Pause.
What?
Pause. What was that last statement? I kind of zoned out for a second.
After Pendra killed him, his wife left, letting the kingdom fall into ruin. Many aren't sure what happened to her, whether she went into seclusion or killed herself or whatever.
Oh.
But yes, Karnak was a vast kingdom. Now only a single ruin here in our country that we found, though. Many archaeologists can't
you
really
have-
get in there.
Any books on that?
Oh my! He sees a sparkle in his eyes. He literally pulls from his bag of holding like
Echo
a
does
book.
not have a sparkle. It is a void. It is a
He
terrified
pulls
void.
a book. It's not very thick. It's very thin. He's like,
Sweating.
there's not much. I had to make it myself. As you can kind of tell, it's like he made this book. Like it has like pages, uneven paper sticking out. And it's obviously handmade. Like it's hand bound. As he handed it to you, he goes, "I love finding more connoisseurs of ancient knowledge and history."
And so what happened?
Sure. That's exactly what I am. Sweating profusely, like
Apparently, Echo found a fangirl about history.
panic attack. Don't have a panic attack, and I'm gonna start reading through the book.
Okay, we'll discuss later what you learned from that. But yes, unfortunately, you don't find, I would say, looking through the library, you don't find much information. You do find the basic information you already kind of knew, that it was a soul key. It was broken into 3 parts. The first part was Eulasia, which you know pretty much everything about it. The second and third parts are almost unknown to the kingdom of Springvale, because part 3 belongs to Gurn, and they don't give a shit about Gurn. And part 2, they said they lost it to the ages. The only thing you garnered was that you didn't know about it, but when the 3 heroes, they had full parties with them, their party members took their pieces of their key to each of their kingdoms. So you know that the mages party, because they didn't want anyone to fall into the wrong hands, they decided to be smart about it and hid it somewhere. All you can kind of gather from the broken notes was they hid it in obviously they were all mages, so you would have to guess probably a dungeon. Because obviously they wrote, you kind of figured they didn't trust the royal family, and it didn't really have much magic to itself. It's not really magical per se. It's just more of they wanted to respect her by hiding it away in a tomb.
Yeah.
Which you learn through people talking that there is a recent archaeological dig. They discovered a dungeon that has a lot of carvings of the mage on it. And it's about like a few days travel from Lindenvale. Probably about a week.
I'd say I think we found our next stop.
Let's see, what else was I gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do anything else from there. I think we're gonna end it right there.
While we're here, can I try to take a look around to see if I can find anything on the name of the grimoire I found, Dren Maverick?
Unfortunately, in this normal area that you have access to, that name does not bring up any. It's not anyone famous.
What did I learn anything else from the book that I got?
I will tell you later.
Oh, okay.
Not right now.
Feels beard, man.
And earlier, my question about Druid and Bard wasn't like at the moment. It was like, in this town, would it be possible to find a higher level Druid or Bard at all?
Yeah, later. Right now, you have to go to the library and finish that.
No, absolutely, because I have a plan involving getting one of them
Okay, we are
cast
going
a spell
to
for me.
end it there. Because next time you have to do some fun stuff and travel and explore some ruins.
Wee.
Okay, we end the stream.